Well, you didn't directly piss him off, but you had a big to do with, rescuing those prisoners and breaking them out of their prison stocks, and then taking them to Father Petrovich. Actually, I do have some of this stuff written here. The last thing I had in there was you guys were attempting to escape the town because the guards were looking for you in Vallaki, and you did do that. You got out, and you still have Izek with you, and you took a long rest in the woods, just kind of like west of the town. And you are currently at camp. There was a battle, right? Like, wasn't there? There was werewolves that attacked you during your long
Yeah.
rest, if I remember right.
Yeah, I got bit.
So, yeah, we'll just pick it up right there because we've already been talking about everything, so we're good to go.
Oh, just in case you guys forgot, I believe we're going to cure that in the morning, and you also talked to our ranger friend about curing it from him as well.
Oh, the curse you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because he had
Yeah.
curse.
Now I don't know if it works on Garrett's. You can make it something worse. What he.
Well, I don't know.
If you, well, guess it's your game. You can rule it however you like. But
Yeah.
if you were bitten and not born a werewolf, remove curse should still work. If you're born a werewolf, then only wish works.
You know what I'll do is, yeah, you can use a remove curse, but the first time you drink blood as a werewolf, I'm gonna say, or kill as a werewolf, it's on you, and then maybe only a wish would remove it.
It's fair.
So Garrett would not work, right?
Garrett has a bigger problem. Yeah.
Yeah, he's eaten his family.
Does
Oh.
it say that in his backstory?
That's good to know.
Yeah, you're not supposed to tell them that. That's out of character information for you guys, so.
Fucking dark. Christ.
Yeah, that's a little
Well,
dark.
I was going to say with the long rest I prepared the spell, but maybe I shouldn't try it now. Just save that spell slot.
Well,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah,
I
it's
just
in
said
here.
it would work, so you could do that.
Cure yourself, and you also
Oh,
wouldn't
shit.
know it wouldn't work, so it's like, you can still do it.
Quote from character story. So yeah, it doesn't work on Garrett, but we're gonna find that out.
Yeah.
He still has
Yep.
hope.
Does Garrett tell everybody that in character, or?
No, he had just had a talk with the priest when he heard that the curse could be cured. And now he thinks, yeah, cool, this is over. This is it.
Yeah.
Until the moon comes.
Well, he's had some visions about his curse. So like he's seen himself as a werewolf in a cave, and he murdered the party as a werewolf.
Ooh.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Like the rest of you guys? I know you weren't here that night.
Oh, yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
that was the first night Ior joined us. And
I think
for the life of me, I can't find where I wrote that shit down because I wrote it all out and I don't know where I put it. But
only me and, well, only maybe me and Rurik know that Garrett is a wolf.
yeah.
Yeah, Ior might have
Yeah.
a feeling.
Can smell it on him.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you've been traveling long enough together that you sort of get a sense that like he's got this like feral nature, the way he behaves, and he's constantly like hiding himself.
Snarling at people when they're not looking.
Sure. Yeah. However you want to flavor it, yeah, just kind of roll it out like that. But all right, so you guys took your long rest. I have everybody at full health here, and it's now the next day.
And we leveled up, right?
No. You didn't level up yet. Unless I told you did. Did I say that? I don't think so. I didn't intend for it.
I don't think
Unfortunately, no.
No, I don't think I said
Yeah.
that, guys. So, nice one.
Must have been confused.
Yeah, I know. You get confused easily. So what do you guys want to do? You want to look at the map? Where you're at? Make a decision of where you want to go from here? Or do you want to role play for a little while and...
I mean, it's morning.
Thomas, it's really hard to hear you through that mic. I think you're
What is it?
I think you're using the one that didn't sound as good last time or something, or I forget what you did, but it sounded a lot better when you switched or something. I forget which one you switched to. Okay, so you guys are here, waking up in the morning, and it's another misty morning. It's always cloudy in Barovia. You look up at the sky and you don't see the sun. It's like just a constant wall of clouds, but you can see that it's daytime. Sort of looks like, you know, the sun never breaks through, not even a little bit.
I guess as Rory gets up and looks out the tent and sees Garrett, he'll be like, "Hey, Garrett, step in
Yes.
here if you would for a moment."
And he crawls in.
I've been studying my spells, and I think I might have something that
Can you hear me?
might help you if you.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
that sounds better.
Are you eavesdropping? You might be able to hear. Yeah.
But yeah, I think I might have found something that could help you. I've not attempted it before, but if you want, I can try.
You don't even know what that means to me, priest.
And Rorik will silently say a prayer to himself and maybe like touch Garrett's forehead and try to cast Remove Curse.
All right, you do your prayer. You know, you say all the incantations and call out to your god, which is your god again?
Kellumbor.
Kellamvor. And you have no idea if it worked.
Okay.
And Garrett,
Um,
you don't feel any different.
So that was it?
if I did it correctly, as I said, I've not removed curses before. I only know what I've read in my prayer books.
I don't feel any different. But maybe that's a good thing.
I guess only time will tell.
Out of character though, wasn't it Rorik who got bit?
Yeah. Garrett just heard that conversation and was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of my curse." So he filled in Rorik in so far that he had a problem.
Yeah.
Not the same problem. So this is it.
That's the only way I know about it is after I was bitten. He told me that we had the same thing.
But why
Thank you,
why
priest.
would you try to cure it on him and not yourself? I'm just curious.
He has more than one spell slot.
Yeah, I know.
I do also, but Rorik is also kind of selfless. And like I said before, like he's feeling kind of shaken in his faith, I guess, after having to kill those people. So it's more like I want to do service instead of something for me.
Okay.
Thank you. And praise Kellumbor, of course. Does he even hear us here?
I often don't hear him when I pray, so I just have to have faith that he does. I'm going to save my other spell slot. I'm not going to cast it on myself yet.
Well, you can still feel the magic flow through you when you call to it for all your other spells, so you know that it works here.
No, it's true.
Being in Barovia hasn't nullified your ability to channel your god's energy.
Yeah. I'll wreck on that, and I'll just say, like, his energy still flows through me, so he is here in some sense.
That's probably good tidings for our souls. But come now, it's time for breakfast. I'm hungry like a wolf.
Oh yeah, while they're doing that, I'm just gonna come over to Arena and Shiver and ask if they don't mind coming with me to hunt. You
Sure.
don't have-
We gonna leave
Just
Isaac.
whisper. You don't
Huh?
have to. You don't have to actually help me hunt. I just don't want you alone with him.
Sure. Yeah. Mhm.
I'll let Rorik know that I'm heading out to get food for the day.
Okay.
I'll give you a nod.
Oop.
Now, the Wanderer trait gives you just automatic, like you don't have
Yeah.
to roll.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
just find food for 6 people. Well,
It's a
5 people and
shame
myself.
because I came up with this really ingenious hunting system for Garrett when he went deer hunting.
Oh, it was actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
If Ire perishes, I won't do this again.
Well, yeah, you just gather enough. What kind of food can you gather? Does it say berries, small game? So
Yes.
you gather just enough small game. You set a few traps and
Mhm.
capture some squirrels and stuff like this thing, and then some berries and nuts. But the berries and nuts taste like crap. But they're safe to eat because you've lived here and hunted off the land. And you bring it back to camp after. I guess it probably takes you about an hour to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We'll say like 2 hours go by, really, because you have to collect the traps, and yeah, it's going to take you a little while.
Okay.
You bring Shiver and Irina along, and while you guys are out hunting, what are the rest of you doing? Isaac completely just sits by himself the whole time, sharpening his axe.
I think Rorik is probably just reading in his prayer book, thinking about the escape from Vallaki.
Do you say anything to Garrett about what happened, or?
Yeah, I guess like he'll look over and still not feeling anything.
No.
It's a shame.
Well, maybe it isn't.
I do hope that it worked. I need to do some good after Vallaki.
We all do, Rorik. We all do.
I'll just kind of nod and then go back to his prayers.
So,
All right.
big man, think your boss will hunt us down?
I don't know. Yes, he may send people, but they don't come out that night. It is no concern of mine. I will soon be gone from here. After I travel with you for a little while. You won't survive here very long.
Oh, you better hope we do.
I seriously doubt it.
What about Arena?
I will make sure she
if
is
we do.
safe. That is my mission now. You've
You
ruined
might want to
everything in the
understand
town.
this. We might be from a different land and have not many chances here. But the two of you surviving out alone in the woods, with werewolves and worse stuff still out there, your chances are not too good either. So you better make sure that this whole endeavor works out.
I have no fear. It will work. Whether you
I'm not
survive or not.
speaking about fear here. I'm speaking about brains. It's simple. We survive as a group. We die alone. Better keep that in your mind.
We shall see. As long as you can keep up with me, we will.
You have long legs. You're probably quite a runner, huh?
You will notice soon enough. I tire of sitting here. What is your intentions? Where do you intend to go from here?
We wait for the others.
I see
then-
them coming back now.
We'll see. We'll eat, we'll make plans. We'll go.
Irina tosses down whatever she's carrying. Breakfast.
Well, finally.
Iris just eating a squirrel.
Not
Raw?
cooked or anything,
You
just
don't
raw.
cook it?
I enjoyed the crunch.
Yeah. Um, is there sticks around, like hot dog sticks?
Yeah, you can find anything like that. Yeah.
She'll grab a couple and skewer a squirrel or two. Put it over the fire.
Yeah, you guys get your breakfast and start cooking it up.
Isaac, I want to know what it is you did before you were with the Baron.
What do you mean?
Well, surely you weren't born under his command, were you?
No, I was not. He
Well,
took
where
me in
did you?
as a young boy.
Uh, what was the reason you needed to be taken in? So you're an orphan?
Yes, I am. I
And how did?
was. The Baron is my father now.
Oh,
What happened
okay.
to your birth parents? If you don't mind me asking.
They abandoned me.
I'm sorry to hear that.
They left me in the woods when I was a young boy. And then I was attacked by a wolf. And I lost the use of my right arm. And he shows you his arm, and you see the clawed hand, and it's like this monster arm that he has.
Well, I feel like you must have had some kind of resources at that age if you were able to fend off, save yourself from a wolf. Did you scare it off yourself?
He was a child.
I cannot remember now. I don't like talking of this. All you need to know about me is the Baron is my father, and he took care of me.
Hmm. Very well. We shouldn't pry.
So, now that we've eaten our breakfast, I guess we should discuss where to go from here. We can't go back to Vallaki, not yet.
Hmm. As far away from there as possible would be good.
There are a few options, and I know of a certain wine shipment that we could rescue.
Hmm. Yeah,
An option.
Well, I've never had wine before. Sounds interesting, at least.
Do you guys remember what that was about? Like who referred you to that place?
Yeah, it was the Innskeep.
Yeah, innkeeper family.
The Mardikovs are their names. Yeah, so they told you that they've been like they're running out of wine, and that the shipments haven't been coming from the family vineyard called the Wizard of Wines, and they asked if you could check it out for them.
Well, something to do at least.
Do we think that we're going to go back into Vallaki at some point with this wine that we save?
I think that will be a while before we are welcomed in Vallaki.
Yes.
If ever.
But Isaac, you're welcome in Vallaki right now.
That's
right?
probably true, but I will not help you get back in.
I don't trust him anyway to go back.
Even if I'm just spitballing here, but he could take me in as captive, get me right into the heart of the Baron's place.
Where are you going with this?
Well, I was just thinking if we can also find ways for the rest of you to get in, we can fight our way out. I think
The only problem with your plan so far, he takes you in as a captive, and that's the end of it. He has you, we don't get in.
We have to think more creatively. If we had the wine, perhaps the innkeeper's family will help us bring you in.
The way I see it, the moment we get close to the gate and he can see any of his allies, he's going to howl out for them to come kill us and take you with him.
Perhaps we can make a deal with the Vistani. Use them as an intermediary.
We could try.
You mean for the wine?
Yeah.
To get the wine in there? Yeah.
We don't have to go into town to do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely on the outskirts, not within the town walls.
What? Oh, the Vallaki camp?
The
Vistani camp.
Who's to say that we could trust them?
Coin, probably.
Say that we can trust them, says your raven friend. Yeah.
Shiver.
Trust the Vistani.
I don't even know the Vistani. I do not know.
Well, it's just an option. What other ideas?
I don't really know.
So you mean to tell me you have no idea what your plan is here?
Well, I don't know about them, but I just live here. I'm just kind of trailing them because I have nothing better to do.
Seems like a foolhardy thing to do, if you ask me. One fool following another doesn't make sense to me.
You have a fair point. Looks at Rick. You have shown bouts of courage and leadership. I consider you leader of this pack. What do you want to do?
Let's see, where's it at? I can't find that damn map. Rory's gonna pull out that little hand-drawn map, and we could continue north. There's a lake up here, perhaps clues as to these cards that the original Vistani gave to us. I don't think it'd be a good idea to go to the Vistani camp just yet. It's too close to Vallaki, and the wounds are too fresh.
All right.
North or south, I'm fine with either, but definitely not back to Vallaki yet.
I say north.
Well, where is that vineyard at?
If I remember right, wasn't it southwest?
It is to the west. It is somewhat southwest of where you are. There's multiple ways you can get there, though. The paths all sort of meet up again. But
Okay.
you can see that
Well,
on
I
your
think
map.
My thinking here is that
You could go
this is
north
not only
or
about
south from
wine.
here, whichever way you want to go. It's just as long as you get there.
There might be people in danger there. We could help.
I think that's a consensus.
Indeed.
Okay, so what are you doing? What is the consensus?
Going north.
Going north. Alright, well, I'll put you on the map, and you guys can control it from there. Okay. So this is your current location. You're just past that bridge right there. By the way, the bridge has a name. Let me... So you can refer to that bridge. Get the name real quick for you. You should have control of that token. Uh, you know, it's called the Luna River Crossroads, Ior.
Okay.
Yeah, there's that small river that crosses that bridge is called the Luna River, which flows into Lake Zarovich. Or Lake Zarovich flows from it, probably, but it runs south, right?
I think Rorik will pat Garrett on the back and give him guidance. And as our resident tracker, why don't you and Ior take the lead?
Will do.
All right, so you
Sounds good.
guys headed north, or
Yeah.
okay, you can kind of see the path that flows north there.
Do we need a survival check? Or just following the road?
No, you can follow the road. Really, you just need to decide which way. You find that it's hard to go into the woods without losing your way, though. If you want to try to cut through the woods, you can attempt that with a survival check.
Yeah, no need right now, I guess.
If we don't have to like focus heavily on survival, can I do perception check to find something like a bear, just a beast, while we're walking?
No, you can't really do that while you're walking unless you plan to go hunting for one, and you know.
No, nah.
Yeah, I mean it's not likely you're gonna. If you come across something, you'll either see it or you don't. But you can make perception checks as you're traveling.
Okay.
To just detect if anything's coming up or sneaking up behind you. That's typically the way to do overland travel.
All right, I'll do that then.
All right. You want to make that
danger.
check? You can. Okay.
Yep. Oof.
All right. So you see the path leading north, but it sort of bends to the west a little bit there, guys. Just kind of move it to where you want to go, like that. Whoever wants to control it. Yeah, I got to reveal it slowly because, like, your visual
Yeah, I
range.
think we're following the road for now.
Yeah, you can see the dotted line on it. So, the mist is getting thick again in the morning here. Just as you get to this section of the woods, like your visibility is like almost next to nothing. I'm gonna load up this map here, quick.
We should get back to the others. We didn't lose them in the fog.
As you get to that point on the road, can you see this map now?
What happened to Isaac?
Yep.
I'll load him in here. Hang on a second. You miss him already?
Yeah.
Okay, he's back with you guys. You see that there's a turnover set of wagons to the west of the road, and the mist is very thick. What do you do here?
This is not a good omen.
Perhaps we should see if we see anything in these wagons.
Yeah, and we should just keep quiet. Maybe there's still someone around.
Stick together, do not separate. As shiver separates.
Yeah, you don't. Okay, you're trying to make yourself
I thought.
unseen, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
I thought we were gonna look at into these trailer caravan.
What's everybody's passive perception? You hear some. I'll just say this. You guys can hear something like beyond these carts. Someone's moving or something's moving up ahead to that direction.
Be on your guard.
I can go investigate.
Just as you guys are sort of approaching it, a crossbow bolt comes flying out like right over here. and shoots
Oh,
at
shit.
Garrett. We got to roll initiative, and you guys are being surprised.
Oh, damn.
Alright, give me 1 second.
All right, we
Started off with a fight, guys. Yeah, yeah, it's attacking against Garrett, whatever it is. Let me do the attack roll. Is that is it 12 to hit with advantage? Because you guys don't see it coming.
Yeah, still misses though.
It still
Just about.
misses. Another one comes flying over to you. 22,
That should
that's
be a hit.
That should at least hit. Yeah, you get hit with one coming from up in this direction too. You don't see at all who shot it. Like it's like they're completely invisible to you right now. You take all that damage. Let me roll the actual initiative here.
So that's 14, right?
Yes. Okay. Let's see here. I need Rorik. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
yeah.
All right, you feel this magical energy start to suffuse in your brain, and you're not sure, but you don't think it had any effect on you.
Oh, there's something in my head.
Yeah. And then from across the road, there's more crossbows flying at you guys. One shoots at Ior from the other side of the road, which is a 14 to hit. That'll do a little bit of piercing damage. Now you're not raging quite yet, right?
Nope, I didn't get a chance to go over there.
I know some barbarians get a chance to rage as a reaction, even if they're surprised.
Oh yeah, I think.
But you might not get that until later or something.
Yeah, it's level. I think that's level 7.
Okay, another one hits you. That was a critical hit. I got a roll on the table too for both of those criticals. But Garrett, you are stunned for a round. That's for the critical that was on Garrett.
Con save though, right?
Oh yeah, make a con save. I did. Yeah, you're
Yep,
right.
I'll do.
If you did beat a 13, you did.
Yep.
Okay, so you got out of that, and then on Rory or Ior, wide open the target. You're incapacitated,
What the fuck?
and I wasn't allowed to roll ones. Okay, I didn't. So
Oof.
but you're definitely incapacitated for a round, Ior. Let me add that as a tag for you.
Oh shit.
It's in combat mode. Can't take actions or reactions, but it only lasts a round. So let me do that again. Incapacitated.
But essentially, my turn skipped. Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
And they have advantage.
Only in melee though, probably.
They don't have advantage because of that, but Alright, so that's the surprise actions from them. Now we're starting an initiative. Izek freaks out. He says, "We are under attack! Defend yourselves! Protect Irina!" And what he does there is he just stays next to Irina holding his action with his axe if anyone comes over to him. Another attack comes at you guys. So, number these guys here. Now you can kind of make out like some shapes of who your attackers were. But you are effectively blind, all of you right now. And they do not appear to have an issue with this stuff, but you guys...
Just quick question. Why do you have Garrett at 27?
Because he got hit.
Yeah, for 14, right? He has more HP total now.
Yeah.
Also, my HP hasn't been edited yet.
Yours hasn't?
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Yeah, Garrett as well.
Hold on 1 second.
8 plus 5. Oh, well, I guess 5 plus 5 plus 3. 13.
What is your max hit points?
50.
Okay, I have it right. Oh, I didn't subtract it, you're saying.
Yeah.
Maybe I did it on the wrong person. Did I do it on Garrett twice?
That might be. Yeah, Garrett is at total 49.
Yeah, you should be at 35. Right? I did it on the wrong guy. Sorry, guys.
No worries.
That's good. The surprise round thing threw me off my normal stuff, but all right. A bunch of bandits are shooting at you guys. There's another crossbow shoots down at Garrett, which is a 14 to hit.
Lucky, yeah.
Does that hit you again?
Nah.
Yeah, you're at a 16. Another one shoots over at this time, and this one shoots at Garrett again. It's a 23.
Yeah, that's another hit.
Yeah.
And another effect, right?
Possibly, yeah, but he only did bleeder. Oh, you're bleeding.
Oh.
You took 4 damage, but it was in a vital spot in the body. I got you 31 hit points, and you
Yep.
You got a 1d6 on top of that. So you take 1 additional damage from that, and then
Cool.
you're also
30.
I'll say you're bleeding for 1 round. I won't make it like last forever. Okay, sound good?
Yeah, I'll take what you give me.
Yeah, Ior's up though.
Well, Rorik's up.
Well, you can. So you're incapacitated. Can't take actions or reactions. You can move.
I'm pretty sure. Can I? I don't think I can.
If you're incapacitated, you just can't use your weapons or cast spells. Or you can still have movement.
Can I rage?
Is it a bonus action to rage?
It is.
That's an action. It falls under action. So.
I mean, there's nowhere I'm gonna go. Like that's my turn.
Well, you can kind of make out where they are. Just saying, if you wanted to move, you could.
I thought you said I was affected. Oh, I thought you said we were blind. That's why.
You are, but I also said that you can start making out vague shapes. You're effectively blind here.
I'll run.
Essentially, you're in a fog cloud.
I'll run there, I suppose.
You can still make out general shapes and stuff like that.
Okay, that's my turn then.
Okay. Rorik, you're next.
Alright,
So, am I the only one whose map keeps glitching?
Mine was a little bit a minute ago, but
it's
I think it's the fog.
Like mine goes from from the foggy map to just pure white.
Yeah, mine did that. I had to refresh.
Alright, so I'm gonna move up. Before I move, I'm going to healing word Garrett. Level 1 to start with.
Alright, you heal him.
Alright, and then
4 hit points.
I'm gonna move up by this guy and swing my mace.
Alright, it's at a disadvantage.
Sorry, my sheet was like bugging out for a minute. Okay.
Fumble.
Fuck.
You drop your mace. And you have disadvantage on your next attack roll.
Oh, fuck me. Alright. That ends my turn.
Alright. Yeah, all you got to do to pick up the mace is just bend down and get it, but then you have to sort of get prone to do that almost. Bandits again. It's this one. Hold on, I'm gonna rename this guy. This is like the leader. Okay, you're standing in front of him, so he's paying attention to you, right? Gonna attack you somehow. He draws out like this vicious-looking scimitar blade. He says, "You think you can fight me, priest?" And he starts slashing at you with it. 23 to hit. 7
Definitely
slashing,
hits.
right?
Alright.
He swings it at you again. He's got advantage. It's a 16. That's a miss. And then he takes his dagger like from the side and comes up underneath, trying to get under your armor, but you don't let him hit you there. You block that away with your shield.
Word.
That ends his turn. He stays right
I
there.
think I was down a little bit when we started, because I should be at 32
32 what?
HP. If I started at 39.
You started at 39?
Yeah.
Hold on. I'll fix it. I don't see how I missed that. Hold on. You're looking at the wrong thing, right?
No, I was looking at the initiative. I took 7 damage, it should be 32.
How much did I just have Garrett at? I messed up. I cleared him out again.
I've got Garrett at 34 after healing.
After healing. Alright. Okay. Got it. Alright.
Yep.
Didn't you get from something else I shot at you, Rourke?
I think it was just Ior
I think
and
it was
Garrett.
only Ior and... Yeah,
Alright,
exactly.
so you should be at 32 then. Okay. Alright.
Thank you.
It's Garrett's turn now.
Right. Let's see. I should be 25 feet to here.
Yeah, all those carts count as difficult terrain, and the rocks too. So just keep
Yes,
that
I
in
want
mind.
to squeeze in between the two.
You can, yeah, it's not a problem.
Like, pop my head out. Slayer's Prey, the number 2 right in.
Okay. So you're marking him with Slayer's Prey.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then shoot my hand crossbow.
Alright. Yeah, just use that main hand one though. So all your bonuses get applied. That is gonna
Should be a miss.
That's gonna actually hit. So you do 8 piercing damage to him. You can make your second
Plus
attack.
1d6.
No, that's rolled from the. I'm just gonna use that hunter's mark. There.
Okay, the
Because
rolls automatically. Cool.
It's also as d6. So if you
Yeah.
had him hunter's marked and Slayer's Prey, we'd just roll a separate d6. But we can use that.
Good. Second shot.
Yeah, you don't
should
get
be a
the
hit.
Slayer's Prey on this one though. So that's just.
Yeah.
That is a hit, and you do 8 with that too. He's still standing there
And
alive.
The third shot.
Well, you can't make a third because you'd used your bonus action this round.
Oh yeah, right. I
Yeah, crossbow expert allows you to
forget
make a
about that.
third normally, but you already utilized
As
your
a bonus action. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then I pop back into cover behind that.
All right. Okay. All right. They keep coming at you guys with crossbows ready. Hard to see them. Another crossbow bolt goes at Ior. It's a 16, right? 9 Are you raging it? You're not raging because it's an
I
action.
didn't get a still haven't got a chance.
Yeah, because you got to incapacitate it. Alright, you got hit there for 9
Yeah.
piercing. That ends he's gonna like sort of back off again. And then it is Shiver's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor, and then gonna flee into right in between this wagon and box.
Yeah, you got some cover
Trying to
there.
take some kind of cover.
If you're right up against that stuff, you can get cover. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. And that's it. That's all.
Right, because that was an action. Alright, she's playing it safe. Irina's up. Isaac's gonna move with you. He's sort of holding his movement action too. So.
Okay. She is. That's gonna be more like 40.
Yeah, plus some difficult terrain in there to get. It's like a lot of stuff there.
Okay. Well, she's gonna.
You got some to your right as well. Don't forget there's crossbowmen over there.
Yeah. But I can't see them as very well at all. So.
You know they're over there though, just so you know.
Yeah. I'm gonna move a little closer.
Okay.
And take a shot with my longbow at number 1.
Alright, it's still a disadvantage for you.
Ooh.
Doesn't. Well, hold on. You're shooting number 1. He gets hit.
He does?
Yes. It's
on disadvantage?
Yes. Okay. He still gets hit.
Alright. And then I'm gonna do second. Whew.
Alright. That also is gonna hit number 1. 7 more damage.
That's her turn.
Okay. Alright. Bandit 4 is gonna try and take another pot shot at Ior. Light crossbow attack. 14 with advantage.
Yeah, that hits.
That's also gonna. He does. It's like a glancing wound. It's a light wound. It hits you like right on the shoulder, like on the arm a little bit. It's just a cut. Like you kind of step out of the way, but it just cuts you enough to like do some damage. Number 2 is going to draw steel and come confront Garrett over here. I need you to make Garrett. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
DC 11.
I'm not sure why my wisdom is marked though. Shouldn't I have strength and dexterity as armor ranger?
Yeah.
I've got
strength is
wisdom
ranger.
marked as proficiency. That
Oh
was wrong.
really? Did he take a feat?
It might be either a feat or it might be subclass.
I don't think there's a subclass thing. We'll just.
He might have resilient wisdom.
We'll just let it go.
I'll have a look through his stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll just say you passed that saving throw. I think that's his action. It is, yeah. So he whispers something at you in like the Vistana language that you've heard often when traveling with him, but it has no effect on you. Isaac, you're next. Oh, Isaac's up. He says, I will attack him, and he goes over to this one. Stay safe, Irina. Don't run. He's going to make a battle axe attack with, he'll do it publicly. Attack that bandit. 23 hits bandit 1.
Oh, doesn't he have disadvantage?
He does. You're right, but it still hits. So he still does 13 slashing damage. So he's gonna make a second attack with that thing. 19 nice. Also. Okay. I think I got the same guy, right guy here. That one looks severely wounded, at this point. All right, that one is up now. He's gonna do his best to disengage and get out of here. He disengages and begins running away. How far can he move? Probably. All right, so he can only make it right there. All right, that is his turn. Ior, you're next.
I'm not letting you get away. Yeah, I'm just gonna chase right over there, and
If you want.
make a reckless attack.
Did you have enough movement? You have 40?
I have 4. Yeah,
Okay.
40. And I am gonna make first attack recklessly. Oh, I'm gonna rage first, guys. Very much state that.
All right.
And yep, first attack is an 8, natural 1.
The natural 1. So you
Even with
fumbled.
I'm blinded for a round.
Well, reckless cancels it out. Like, so it would have been a normal roll.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
So you're blinded anyway, so it has no additional effect.
Yeah. So I'm gonna swing again recklessly.
Yeah.
For a 15 to hit. Does that hit?
That does, yeah, and then that's enough. How do you kill him?
I just lob his head off.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I was
These
thinking.
aren't town guards. I don't care about their
Yeah,
lives.
it's a dirty old Vistani. Now that you see him up close, but he's done for. He's out.
I think I have a little. How much movement do I have left?
You probably have 5 movement left.
I can't see, but I'll stumble back this way since that's the way I ran from, and that'll be my turn.
Okay, that's your turn. Rorik's up.
Yeah, so his mace dropped. He's just gonna reach his hand out and inflict wounds on this guy.
Alright, and then is it a saving throw or touch? Yeah, it's touch.
Touch.
Alright, that definitely hits him.
Alright.
His armor class. 15 does hit. Wow. You didn't upcast that?
I didn't.
No,
that was level
wounds
1.
Is that strong?
Yeah, it's very good. Yeah. Yeah, you just reach out and this necrotic energy suffuses his entire being. And you shock him with that spell, basically. Like, this necrotic power overwhelms him. But he's still there. He's like, you'll have to do better than that.
And then... I guess I can't pick up my mace as a bonus action, can
I? You can do that if you want. You interact with object, really, is what it is.
Okay, I'll do that then, just so I don't lose my mace. And that'll end my turn.
Alright, your turn's ended. Alright, he's up now, and he says, "For the Dark Lord, I shall do his bidding and take care of this little problem known as adventurer." 15 to hit. It's a miss, right?
That is a miss.
Swings his scimitar again. That's a crit.
Oof.
So you just got clobbered.
Yeah.
For 11. And then I roll. I can attack you one more time with that scimitar before I even get to my dagger now. 13. So that one you get up your shield and block it. But then he comes at you with a dagger. And it is a 24 to hit.
Yeah,
which does a little bit extra piercing damage against you.
Why does he get advantage?
I can't tell you why.
Okay, but he does.
You're essentially all blind. There's a reason. I don't want to spoil it.
They're controlling the mist.
So you get hit a bunch of times, and that ends his turn. Garrett's next.
Okay. I pull up my short swords and start stab.
All right. You pulling them? Are you drawing one? You got to draw one at a time because it's 2 weapons, right? So you can use the one-hand one. All right. So that's number 2, right? So you hit him really good and stab him right dead center in like the chest area for 15 piercing damage, but he's still alive. Make another attack.
Another stab.
That almost doesn't hit, but it's enough. You do 5 more damage to him, but he's still alive. He's wearing like some like leather armor or something, like, so you're cutting through armor as you're stabbing him.
Yeah, and not much more I can do really with a bonus action.
Not this time. Okay.
I can pull out my second sword.
No, you need an action to do the second one.
Isn't it a free action to draw one weapon?
It's a free action to draw one, which you used. It's interact with object, actually. Then, if you want to draw a second one on the same turn, it's your action.
Okay.
Yeah. So not a bonus action. Yeah, because you already took the attack action, you can't do both.
Yeah, that's turn.
Yeah, that's
Wouldn't make sense to pull the second.
You can do it next round, though, as another interact with object.
Yeah.
So Vistana bandits are still coming at you guys. This one comes over and tries to shoot Rorik right in the back. He's got advantage, right? Either way.
Oof.
23 is going to
Jesus.
crit you again. You take, what is that, 9, right? So another critical hit table. I would ignore damage resistance if you had any, so nothing happens special there. Okay, so he backs off again. Shiver's up. Need some firepower here, Shiver.
Yeah. So Shiver's going to use Witch Bolt. I'm sorry, she's targeting number 4.
Alright, let me indicate that you're concentrating. Now remember our home rule for Witch Bolt, like if you miss, you can keep concentrating, and if you make a second attack roll next turn, you can try to use it again. But you can't do anything else besides concentrate on it while you're doing that.
I got a critical.
Alright, but it is a critical, so that is enough. I didn't see that as I was talking, I had to scroll up. Actually, I think I put my home rule in that text, so if you read that as is, that is the rule now. So, and I made it so it has higher level cast. Just remember all that for next time. But you just annihilated, well, not annihilated, but you're dishing major damage on him with this Witch Bolt. So, wait, no, you have disadvantage.
No.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, I'm magic.
It doesn't matter. It's an attack roll. So you would have been disarmed. Were you holding your weapon?
My hands.
Yeah. So okay. So you missed with the Witch Bolt, but you can continue to concentrate on it. But you're still unless you don't want to concentrate, you can.
No. All
right. You continue to concentrate. The Witch Bolt, he's sidestepped out of the way.
I'm gonna stay here, so that's my turn.
Okay, Irina's up now.
Okay, Irina, from her safe place over here, is gonna take a shot with her longbow at number 4 at disadvantage. With disadvantage.
It is enough. Your keen eye makes the attack roll work. You do 9 piercing damage. You hear that arrow hit right in the chest area. Or maybe you hit him in like his calf, but it hurts real bad.
There's more where that came from.
There you go. That's how you get into it. 14 is also good enough, so you hit him another time for 7.
Take that. That's our turn.
Alright. Alright, he's gonna shoot his light crossbow at you, Irina, because you hit him. He crit you.
6 crits so far.
So that's what? That's 8 damage. And then a critical hit thing. 1d10 bleeding damage per round, and you're stunned, and I get to roll another dice.
Boo.
Wow, so
Ooh, I forgot to roll my bleeding damage, by the way.
yeah, let's roll the 1d6 real quick. 1d6. You took 2 additional damage, Garrett.
Cool.
So I got you a 32. And then for Irina, I'll say you bleed next round. I don't want to kill you outright.
Jeez.
And But I do get to roll one more die, which is a D8, because he really crit you good. So
I wouldn't die.
So I know. Well, you know what I mean. You took 6
Mhm.
extra damage that round. Next round, you'll automatically bleed for another 1d10.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that one's going to have no duration. You're just going to continue to bleed. I'll say you continue to bleed until someone heals you. How's that work for bleeding as a mechanic?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. All right, Vistana Bandits for his turn, we'll say is done. And then number 2 is going head to toe with Garrett. He's got the scimitar out now. He's going to slash at you with advantage. A 20 is going to hit Garrett. But you take 6 damage.
Alright.
Alright, that's in his turn. Okay, Isaac. Isaac will come back to Irina. And he's going to start coming down. So that's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He probably only moves 30 per round. He does, but I'm going to have him rush this guy with his dash. So he's getting up in the face of number 4. Alright. Bandit 5 is dead. I'm sorry, Bandit 1. Ior's next.
I'm just gonna blindly stumble over to the noise where my cleric friend is and recklessly thwack again.
Okay, you're still going.
Actually,
reckless.
I'm gonna shift first, get that extra HP. Which will be
Shifting.
bonus action.
Okay.
Temporary HP. 5 plus. Okay, so 7 temp HP, and I will do my 2 reckless attacks. I have a question.
Yeah.
If I'm flanking, wouldn't that get rid of the disadvantage? And if I reckless, that would give me advantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I guess normally you can't stack that. No, it would just give you advantage. They don't stack. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah.
Let's see. 2 attacks. Oh wait. So do I have advantage or no?
No, because you're blind.
Okay, that's fair then.
So
Still
it's a
10.
14.
If it hits.
And
Does
it
14
missed.
hit? Oh.
Oh wait. No, yeah, it does. He's got a 15 armor class.
Second attack, even worse, and that's my turn.
Okay. Sucks. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Rorik.
were flanking though, right?
Yeah, but
it
the
doesn't-
2 effects never stack like that. You can't combine them, really.
Yeah.
As far as I know.
Yeah, makes sense though.
Yeah, I mean, because you're blind, you know, it's like... Yeah, I'm going to say no in this case. Alright, Rorik, you're up.
Alright, first I'm gonna 2nd level cure wounds myself, because I'm, pretty effed.
You're curing yourself?
Yeah,
Alright, yeah, you need health.
that's 12.
That's 12, that's pretty good at least.
And then I'll just toll the dead this guy. The leader.
Alright,
Wisdom save.
C15. He's got a wisdom save.
Oh,
That's a failure, right? So,
yes. So 14.
right, yeah, he takes 14 more. Okay. The bells
And
go
that'll-
off in his head and he suffers more necrotic damage.
Oh, that's right. I was gonna ask. It still says the captain's healthy. Is that correct?
Yes.
Oh no.
And he'll shout, surrender! And then that ends my turn.
He's more like injured a little bit. It's just the way I'm doing the math. I'll explain it some other time, but okay. So that's your turn?
Yes.
Alright. He's going to attack you because you're really pissing him off. He's doing this like scimitar dance as he slashes at you. He's got like this move thing he does. A 12's gonna miss. 25 to hit.
7 crits.
I get one more attack with that. That's gonna miss, and then his dagger. That's a 17, so the dagger does 4 more piercing damage.
Cancel
down
out
to
everything I
7.
healed.
Pretty much. Okay, Garrett's up. There, Dave.
Yep. Here. Pulling out second short sword. And
All right.
I'm not necessarily trying to kill him though.
Okay.
Fast attack.
That's enough. You do hit him, and do you do non-lethal?
Yeah, just like probably hit him with a pommel or something to bash him down to the ground.
All right. Let's say he's bleeding out. All right. So you can continue to, like, he falls down on the ground. You knock him down. And you can see that he's like just going unconscious now, and you can either finish him off or move.
Probably move. Ye- That's about as far as I can get.
Gonna make
Yeah,
death
and I'll
saves
just
for-
chill there.
All right. Okay. Number 3 steps up and shoots at Isaac. Attacking his friend. He gets a 22 to hit against Isaac. It's 9 piercing. And that is his turn. Shivers up. You're still concentrating.
Okay, Shirin is gonna, witch bolt number 4 again.
Okay.
So I can just use an action. I'm not reusing that spell slot, right?
No, you're maintaining concentration.
God.
Yeah. But you did another critical fumble
Jesus.
here. You're disarmed again, and you're bleeding. I won't do the bleed because that doesn't make sense. It's not melee.
I shock myself.
You may actually shock yourself there. So, can you concentrate when you're stunned?
I don't know.
Don't think so.
Probably not.
I don't know.
Might
think-
make the
I
monk
think-
OP actually.
Being stunned also means you're incapacitated, and
Yes.
being incapacitated, you can't concentrate on spells.
Does it actually say that
Okay.
in incapacitated? I don't.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm gonna look it up. Hold on. I don't think it does. Because it's just you can't take actions or bonus actions or.
I don't think it's like.
No, it says nothing about concentration. Because that would mean every time, like, yeah, it doesn't interrupt it.
Yeah, non-Marin would be a monster otherwise.
It just
Okay.
means you can't move, speak. You can speak only falteringly. So it means you can't cast new spells, but you can still concentrate. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and you automatically fail strength and dex saves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright, so that's your turn. Irina's next.
You can roll a 1d10.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll a second one as a bonus action.
Alright, I rolled that. She took 5 from the bleed.
She gained 12 from second wind.
Okay. Cool. You're at 27. And then the bleeding stops after that, we'll say. Somehow you magic. I call that magic, I guess, for lack of a better term.
Second one. Okay. And then she's gonna longbow 3.
Longbow 3. Okay, 24 or 19 rather. It will hit number 3 for 10 piercing. Still
Mhm.
alive.
And one more time.
It's enough. does 5 more.
And then, so then she's gonna go through this, and end up here.
Okay.
That's her turn.
Alright. Or, how's he look? He'll go one round at least with Isaac. He'll try to scimitar Isaac here. No good. Isaac's better than that. He misses him. Alright, number 2 is bleeding. I gotta roll a d20, right? It's 1 failure. Alright, so that's that. And now it's Isaac's turn. Isaac takes his axe. And we'll see if he chops this guy's head off right here. He's not taking prisoners. It's a 10, so he's gonna miss. One more attack though. 11's also gonna miss. Shit. Disadvantage sucks. Okay. Bandit 1 is dead. Yeah, Ior killed him earlier. Now it's Ior's turn again.
Oh boy. Come on. Reckless attack. No.
No. You're canceling it. So 21, 21 hits him.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, so you did 11
Yep.
bludgeoning.
Oh.
And then the 10 will miss.
And then finally, bite attack.
Is that like your bonus action?
Yep, and that is a crit.
Hey, good one.
No,
Good
not
fumble.
one crit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm blinded again. Doesn't matter.
Well, you're constantly blinded in this miss anyway.
Yeah.
So same difference.
That is my turn.
All right, Rorik, you're next. You got 7 hit points.
Oh yeah, I need to cure myself again. Let's do 2nd level. Hate this.
That's 12 again. So you had 19 hit points.
Thank you. And I'll just Toll the Dead again. Oh, cool.
Oh, that
15.
sucks.
Yeah, it really does.
Even if he didn't fail either, so he took nothing.
Alright. Well, I guess that ends my damn turn.
Yeah, you're stuck there. All right. He's gonna keep hitting you, if he can.
He's not gonna hit the guy that just hit him in the back of the head.
Well, Rurik's been he's been dodging you somewhat. He's not too super worried, but he does miss Rurik. Now they the way I play is like once they're on you, unless they're super smart, like they kind of stay there. All right, so he missed twice, and then he tries to use his dagger. I mean, these guys aren't dumb. The 20 will hit though.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's actually kind of smart. Rurik, he took 6 piercing damage. Alright, it's the end of his turn. Garrett's next. Got your short swords out, right?
Yeah. Which won't do me much good, really.
Well, you can keep moving towards them.
Yeah, I can also get into melee with this one here. Oh, just stab. So, it's actually not worth the bonus action.
Alright, so
First
20
attack.
will hit. I'm sorry, it's a 16, but you're not casting Hunter's Mark or
No.
Alright, so 6 damage.
I won the 3rd attack.
And then 5, and you can make a 3rd offhand. Right.
Exactly.
So that one also hits, and then it does 4 more damage to him.
15 total.
Yeah, it was
Nice.
pretty good. He's looking bad now, actually. Believe it or not. And does that end his turn?
Yep.
Alright, number 3 shoots a crossbow at Isaac with advantage. It's an 18. That's definitely going to hit Isaac. So that's his turn. Shiver, you're next. Well, you're stunned. It ends at the end of this turn, so you just lose your turn basically there.
Alright.
Irina is next.
Can I? Oh, okay. So I can't subtle cast with this sorcery point.
Well, you were stunned,
Mm-hmm.
so you can't do anything for that round. The stun would end at the end of your turn, basically. It just means you stand there stunned for a second.
Alright.
Yeah, but you're not going to be stunned next battle round, so. So it is Irina's turn.
The map went away, so it's all just white.
Try
but
zooming in and out, maybe. Like that might clear it.
That's not clear.
Really.
Yeah.
But do I have line of sight for number 2?
Number 2 is dead.
Alright.
He's bleeding, so you can't. You wouldn't have line of sight anyway, but.
Alright, if I move here, then do I have line of sight to number 3?
Let's see. Yep, as long as you can attack that far, which I'm sure you can with a longbow. Yeah, it's 70 feet.
Oh, I can only do 60 feet, so I need to move up here.
No, you got a longbow.
Doesn't matter.
You got a longbow.
You can 60, 120 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you see the first one?
It's gonna hit number 3 for 11. Good shot. Still alive.
Okay, one more.
That missed.
Ugh. Okay. And then I'm gonna go back to where I was. I think that's it.
Okay. Alright, Vistana, number 4. Scimitar against Isaac. It's a 14 against Isaac, so that hits him. Wow. But Isaac's tough, he just keeps taking it. Alright, number 2, I gotta roll a d20. Failed twice. Alright, that's his turn. Isaac, you're next. What do you do with your axe? Battle axe as a two-handed attack. Slash at number 4. It's enough. He decapitates number 4. 4 is done for. And that was his first attack, right? He rushes over to number 3. Let's see if he gets on this time. Disadvantage. That is enough to hit. And he takes 11 slashing damage. He cuts his head off. So he's going from one to another, cutting heads off. That one's done. And he uses the rest of his movement to go that way. Okay. Alright. That one's dead. Ior's turn is up.
Alright. More reckless attacks. First Maul 21 for 15.
It does hit.
And
He's still alive, but he's very injured.
second Maul attack 23 for 15.
How do you kill this guy?
I look. Oh no, I can't. I'm blind. But if I wasn't, I would look at the Rorik as I come down, hammer to head, going down, just head paste.
Okay. He's
And
done.
I can't see, so I'll just walk around and feel over Rorik, and I'll pat him on the shoulder. I think I got him, and that is my turn.
Okay, I think combat ends there. You guys are. You have no more opponents. You guys are You guys are safe, basically.
The first thing I would like to do is search this dude and grab that scimitar.
You want to take
This
his
guy,
scimitar?
the head captain guy.
I do. I'm gonna hold up. I don't know the way you said that. Anything. I'm gonna take off like my cloak and I'm gonna pick it up with that, like not letting my hand actually touch it.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. Alright, you do that.
I just want to look it over and see if there's anything magical about it.
Well, you don't see anything unique about it. You wouldn't know if it was magical.
There's like carts on the map, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start digging in there, see if we can find anything good. Any good food or drink, since I know the Vistani like things like that.
It seems to be filled with various food and sundries. Lots and lots of like linens and supplies and things like that they've brought somewhere from somewhere.
I will pocket that then, as much as I can.
Yeah, it's not something you can carry really. It's like it's not something you can really pick up or anything. It's like tons and tons of like household sundries and stuff. You don't have a bag of holding, right?
Well, that's true. Actually, we could just take the cart, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Can we see if the cart's damaged that we can't fix it?
Do we have horses?
I don't think
That's
any
the
of
problem. You don't have horses. These carts, like the two of them down here, aren't damaged. The one there is, but
It's like, how did they manage to move the carts? There might be horses somewhere.
Yeah, and it looks like we have a prisoner who can tell us.
Oh yeah, I forgot that dude was still.
One. Good.
So I'm trying to stop the bleeding, hope that medicine check is enough.
Actually, I'm gonna run down and spare the dying on him.
yeah, you guys both combine your efforts. and
Rorik, come here, help me.
prevent him
I've got
from
one
bleeding out.
alive. Well, barely.
This damn mist.
So you got him stop bleeding, and he's still like unconscious though.
Cool. Yeah, that's just the way we want him right now. Also, I'm taking all the crossbow bolts I can find.
All right, you can fill your quiver with it. Just like make it so you have a full quiver, or you can create a second quiver.
Yeah, I've got a second one here. I'm just gonna fill up the. One quiver holds 15.
20.
20, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'll just have 2 20 quivers then.
Yeah.
Oh, that scimitar. You said I didn't notice anything like special about it.
You don't notice anything special. It's just, I mean, it's made in the Vistani style, I guess, like whatever you've seen them carrying.
DM. If not now, maybe when we break, could I pull an Irina and change my token?
Could you do what?
Can I pull an Irina and change my token?
Yeah.
It's not now. It's
Yeah.
not now during the break.
You just don't like that image anymore? Or?
No. Not really.
Okay. All right, we'll do that later. So what are you guys doing with this Vistani that's like lying here?
Shiver's search is number 4.
I'm gonna tie them up just so we don't, don't want the same scenario. We don't want him waking up and trying to like attack us.
Yeah, we'll reconvene with the others as well.
Shiver, he's carrying the basic weapons and stuff that he has. Nothing else other than that. Like the crossbow and a scimitar as well. All the scimitars look identical amongst all these people. So
I'm gonna make sure he's tied up. Let me see. Oh, does anyone have any rope?
I mean, yes. I give you my rope.
All right, I'm gonna.
I actually
tie
think I
him
have
up.
manacles.
Why
Yep.
not both?
Garrett just told her the manacles.
Alright, I'll use that instead. And put those on him. And then, are we trying to wake this guy up? Or...
For now, we should get away from here and find a safe spot.
Agreed.
By the way,
You guys took a lot of damage.
We did. The first couple rounds were rough.
Yes, that was the idea with this whole encounter. These guys were not very good, like, at all. So I had to create the environment to make it challenging. So
Also, can I just say though, like luck, like just by luck, 7 or 8, I can't even remember, criticals on our end, and in return we had like 3 nat 1s from us. Like,
Right.
It's pretty fan. It's about my luck.
Whew. But
I
also,
can-
is this food better than average, by the way? Like, is it rations or is it actually good food?
So you guys have him tied up. Like, you had rope, right?
They use manacles.
Oh, okay, so someone had a tool for that.
Oh, thank you, Dave.
You slap the manacles on him, and now what are you doing? So you trying to get out of here?
Yeah. So we're not as exposed, even though we're clearly in big mist, but they can see in it, so
Yeah,
we're still kind of exposed.
a little bit. Okay. Do you want to switch to a different map and head somewhere, or?
Probably would
We'll
be better.
probably just go into the woods from here and try to find a hiding place to have a short rest and question our prisoner.
All right.
Not too
Indeed.
Yeah, just away a bit so we have a chance to ambush anyone who would come in. And
Okay.
like if any reinforcements are on the way or
I'll
something.
put you back on this map here.
I am sorry I do not have any healing magic, so
I can do a prayer of healing if you guys want to. If we're gonna short rest, though, it might be better saved.
I'm fine.
Are we short resting now?
I think yes.
Are we
I will
actually
short.
sure?
Yeah, I think because I'd like to get my second win back.
Okay, I'll save it then. I'll just roll some hit die.
Alright. Let's use 4.
All right, hold on before you guys do that.
Yeah.
So we'll, hold on. Yeah. One at a time here. So this combat. Who's gonna roll first? So I don't have to jump all over the place.
I can go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just to be clear before I roll, we do have to declare how.
No, just roll as many as you need.
Okay.
You're gonna how long do you maintain those temporary hit points for, though?
They're gone. I'm only
Alright.
beast for a minute.
Okay, it lasts for a minute. All right, so you're
that's
getting
1.
That's 1. Yeah.
2.
You're
Might honestly be enough.
you're maxed out. Yeah.
All right.
So you use 2 hit die. All right, so you're done. Who's next? I'll just go down the list.
I'll go once.
All right, go ahead. As who? As who?
Irina.
Irina.
Shiver's full health.
Okay. That's true. Counts as Irina, though, right?
Yeah, that's Irina.
All right, she's at 33 out of 34.
Okay. She's at 33. 34. Okay, yeah. That's all.
And who else now? Rorik, you definitely want to, right? Go next.
Oh yeah. Okay. And Garrett gave me a cure wounds to put me up to 17 as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
you received a heal? I missed
Yeah, I'm
that
just
earlier.
not using my spell slots much. And
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay.
All right, so you're at
see.
30 out of 39. You're at max. See, not too bad. All right, now Garrett can go. That's 32?
Mm-hmm.
Max.
40.
45 out of 49. Do you want to roll again?
I think that's good enough.
Yeah. Yeah, save that one. Save the rest. You guys get a total of 5 right now. Alright, that's your short rest. You know, that's part of your short rest. You have this captive here, and Isaac's got his axe at the ready at all times, protecting Irina.
Alright.
He says, what do you intend to do with this one? He
think
will
they
just
want-
lie to you. He's a Vistani. They are all liars.
Or we have ways around that.
You torture him?
No, magic. Stupid.
Don't call me that.
Not a goblin.
I could just strangle him and do it for you. Till he speaks.
We'll get to that if need
Let
be.
me do it.
Everyone
let him-
knows you
let him
can't
use-
talk if you can't breathe.
Let him use his holy magic first. Then we resort to violence, my big friend.
I be watching you with this magic. Do not harm Irina with it.
Rurik is just gonna hold the incense under the dude's nose. Try to wake him.
Yeah, he gets up. Ugh. Ugh. Why did you not kill me?
Well, that would be too easy now, wouldn't it?
Believe me, we tried.
Rurik
Didn't
will
try hard enough, apparently.
Rurik will point over at Isaac and be like, I'd suggest you start talking because our friend here is very impatiently waiting to kill you.
Make an intimidation check with advantage since Isaac's there.
Sweet. Definitely gonna need it.
Ooh.
All right.
Whoop, whoop.
All right. I will tell you. I will tell you this. Okay. It's just as simple as this. We were looking for people to rob on the road, and you passed by. That's all.
Your leader said Dark Lord.
Yes.
Who do you work for exactly?
Yeah,
I think
who's
you
the
know.
Dark Lord?
Wait, is it that Dark Lord?
You know, don't you, Wolfman? Yes,
Well,
we've
I
seen you
live here,
around.
I live here, so yes.
You know who I speak of.
Yeah, we need to kill him.
You told me you would let me live.
Yes, that's before I knew exactly what I was looking for. You need to die.
Look, I
Wait,
can make a deal with you. Hold on. We don't have to be enemies.
I look
what
at
can you
Isaac.
do for
That's
us?
true.
I can give you information. If you
I
want.
look at Isaac. You also know who his master is. You agree?
Yes, I agree. I know what he speaks of. But I don't believe in the devil Strahd like some people in this land. Never seen him myself, anyway.
Oh, he's real.
He has control of the threat.
Irina, why you stay this? You are
Because he
from
haunts
Barovia.
me.
Haunts you.
He wants. He asks. He confronts me. Multiple, or maybe it was just one time. The other time he's a wolf.
He's been to you twice at least,
Twice.
as far as you can recall. You believe it's happened while you were dreaming, but
Mm-hmm.
your brother believes it happened literally because he found marks on your neck.
Mm-hmm.
This could be from anything.
No, it couldn't be from anything.
But I don't
You're
know.
wrong.
I don't know if I believe it.
I've been face to face with them.
You're still alive. Stronger than I thought.
Still alive. Thanks to you. Thank you.
I think he means like after confronting Strahd.
Yeah.
So, what do you want to know? I can tell you anything that I am capable of. You want to
That
know?
is great. We have lots of questions.
Are all
You're
the Vistani working for him?
No, I don't think so.
what about the ones outside of Vallaki?
Um, yes, he says. You don't want to trust them.
Why
Anyone
would
in particular?
They're led by Luvash and Aragal, I think. They are not part of my clan, but I've heard of them.
Hmm.
Many of us Vistani serve Strahd. He is our lord and master, you see.
So,
Many, but not all.
I've
how do
never
you recognize each other? I mean, the Vistani who work for Strahd, you must have some kind of secret handshake or something, right?
No, there's nothing like that. We just know
So
each
how do you
other.
know?
He says like that we are a family, you see. We don't need to know a secret handshake to be able to do this.
I guess
Oh, so you know them all, huh?
Many of
he's
us
got,
are family, like I said. We travel in
he'll
clans.
he'll whisper to Garrett, "It's how I know what you are. It's just something I can tell."
Speaking of agents of Strahd, is there an agent of Strahd within Vallaki?
He says, this I don't know. I'm not privy to everything. We just serve him when we need to.
What does he want?
Strahd doesn't tell us this.
Then how do you serve him?
And why does he treat you so well, but treat everyone else like garbage?
It's a long story. We serve him because he showed pity on our people after we rescued him when he was younger.
Tell us the
Vistani,
story.
the Vistani saved Strahd after he was wounded in battle, and he blessed us with his good graces from here until eternity.
What battle?
Do not know. I was not born then. It happened a long time ago, many, many 100 years ago, I understand.
And yet, there's surely stories about it.
Yes, we tell stories like this.
So
Something
Arya's gonna
tells me
look
you've
at.
heard this story before. You guys have all the people from Faerun have heard the story from the other Vistani about how their prince, they call him their prince, and he came into one of their villages once, wounded and dying, and they nursed him back to health. And when Strahd rose to power in Barovia, he the Vistani are became his trusted servants and things like that. So he sort of like Strahd paid respect to them basically.
So, I'm not asking why. I'm just asking, how do you serve him? What do you do for him?
Do various things. Keep the land filled with supplies and things like that. We are allowed to travel to and from Barovia unlike others.
How does he give you that ability?
Now, who knows? We just can.
As the gears turn in Arya, he looks over to Shiver with a cautious glare. You were raised by Vistani, weren't you?
She just clicks. Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Are you to be trusted?
Trusted, yeah?
They didn't even attack you when they ambushed us.
What do you
Well,
mean? Isaac's like, what do you mean this Shiva is with them?
I was told a while back that Shiver was nursed to health by the Vistani. quite curious. But I suppose if you were going to turn on us, you would have done it for now.
What about up the road? Surely your band of ambushers can't be the only ones on this road.
No, we were traveling by ourselves. We broke down. Decided we should use that opportunity to hijack someone. Take their horses if we could.
Where are your horses?
They bolted. They ran.
What's with this fog?
You
How
know,
can you
the
see
mist.
through it?
Mm-hmm.
We've always been able to do this.
This is all Vistani?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
All Vistani can do this, you see. It's good to be a Vistani.
What are some nearby locations? And we take out our map and show it to him so he can mark it.
Oh, where do you want to go?
We're traveling north. What's ahead?
There's the Lake Baratak up ahead, as you can see. Tower on the lake. No one goes there anymore, though.
What kind of tower?
They say it was a old wizard's tower that belonged to someone from Strahd's past, but I don't know much about it.
Why do you say no one goes there anymore?
Because they don't. No one dares to go there. It's off
Why?
limits. We just told never to go there.
By whom?
People within the Vistani. Our elders and people like that we trust.
So it'd stand to reason that it's an enemy of the Vistani working with Strahd, so perhaps a friend to us.
Yes.
I
Tell us
cannot
where
say.
this tower is.
He points to it on the map again. It's north of here, just like near Lake Baratak.
I think it's worthwhile to find out who this wizard is.
Agreed. I have no more questions for him, if you guys do.
If you promise to let me go, I will make sure that all Vistani know that you are not to be touched. Yes?
Yeah,
Insight check.
Vistani always keeps his word. Why you insight check me?
Oh, watch it be trash. Oh no, it was good.
You have no reason not to believe him, but you know they're going to be aware that you're around here. Yeah. So
he's an agent of Strahd.
Like it's really not. There's not much that you can say that he won't do. He's just saying that's what he's going to say. You know.
It's a way to carry favor, though. Like if we come into their hands as prisoners, they might treat us fairly.
Exactly. Yeah. He may. You know. Exactly.
Tell them they'll let us pass or they'll suffer the consequences.
Oh, of
Like
course I will relay that right to my friends. Of course I will.
How are we to know you're not going to lead them up here and ambush us again?
We have other things to do with our time.
Such as?
Travel to and from Barovia, of course. Gather supplies and live and drink. That's all. Speaking of drink, did you happen to have any that I could have? Little thirsty.
Were there any drinks in the cart when I looted it?
There was some exotic drink in the cart, but you guys aren't there now, so.
I mean,
we've got water.
I took
yeah,
food
he just wants a sip of water. Yeah.
Oh.
I'll give him a sip of water from my water.
Oh, thank you.
Water skin.
Thank you, friend. Oh, I'll tell you this. You guys are very powerful in battle. I didn't expect you to live. I won't be messing with you no more. Nope.
And one more reason for your people not to mess with us.
Indeed.
We are not always going to be as kind.
I thank
Not
you,
if this
sir.
continues.
Very kind of you to say. Very kind, my friend.
We have no quarrel,
Isaac
no fight with your people,
Isaac says one
only
more
with your
time.
master.
He's like, are you sure you don't want me to kill him? I could do it really easy.
They want to let him go.
Oh.
Just let.
Even though he attacked us first, I don't think I could kill an unarmed man.
There you go. You see reason, priest. Of course.
We're not bloodthirsty. Like your lord.
We have flashbacks to what we did in Vallaki.
I mean, I killed no one.
Yeah.
Rory gives like 1,000-yard stare.
So you let me go, yes?
Mm.
I will be on my way if you have no more questions.
Yes, go in peace, and when we meet again, I hope we will meet in peace for you.
Of course, yes. If you ever have need to stop by our camp near the town of Vallaki, I will tell Luvash Arago that we have spoken and we understand each other, yes?
Yes.
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 Very well on the road. Be safe and stay away from the mist, yeah?
Mm.
Leaves. He's gone.
I hope that doesn't come back to bite
Yes,
us in the ass.
I do not
Look,
think
having
that
things bite you in the ass is the entire point of playing a good character.
Look, I don't think that was a good idea, but I respect your decision as pack leader.
We've killed too many men. He didn't have a weapon. If he had a weapon, perhaps, but...
No, I understand. Hopefully.
Oh, he had a weapon when I stabbed him. But we can't kill everyone in this land, and maybe if we need an ally, the Vistani might be an option. Now, he's only a footpad. He doesn't carry much weight in their community, I would guess. But when they hear that we are not monsters, that we treat them fairly, they might respect us.
It is possible.
Ior and Irina know the Vistani to be a rather pragmatic people, so they will sort of, they're not out for blood, or anything, and they're not. Are they evil? They're more like neutral, So
it's just the fact that I gained the information that they worked for Strahd might have skewed my view of them a bit.
Well, and you're probably right. He's gonna betray us, proper dagger in our backs as soon as he can, but
that's fine. I'm not going.
We've given him a chance.
Yes, like I said, I'm not going to trust them. So if they do plan on stabbing us in the back, I'll be prepared at least.
I'll turn around and let them stab me in the front.
Yes, exactly. She understands.
So you now know a little bit more about what lies ahead, right?
This
I
tower.
find it-
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're going north anyway, so this is perfect.
Oh, you say that now.
I don't like when the god says things like that. I don't like that laugh.
All right, I'm switching us to the map.
Road?
Yeah.
We still haven't found that wolf fat for you, my friend.
He'll tug at his beard like it's all knotted. It might be useless at this point.
Perhaps.
All right, you're back on the road again, guys. Trying to speed you along your path, unless you want to sit there and chat. That's fine.
Nah, we've done that for an hour now. We're good.
I don't want to end your role playing moments like or anything, but you guys were doing really good with all that.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
still mildly smiley suspicious of Shiver just because she didn't
Stop
actually.
there. Stop there. You can see a little bit further because there's a clearing there,
Mhm.
and I
Just
have
quick.
something to show you. Hold on, and something to read. Da-da-da. Hold on 1 second.
I'm not gonna say that you're wrong to be suspicious, Shiver.
Like, out of character, I know Shiver's fine, but Ior, he just finds that kind of shady.
Yeah.
Like, we fought and everything, you just weren't hurt at all by chance.
Yeah. Shiver's literally been traveling with the Vistani her whole life, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully I got that right.
Sure. All right. So you see this up ahead, guys. You see that image?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold up.
And I also want to send you guys this link so you can see the animated version. I'll put it in chat actually, like down here. Should be able to click there if you want to see it. You come to a cold mountain lake enclosed by misty woods and rocky bluffs. Thick fog creeps across the dark, still waters. The trail ends at a grass-covered causeway that stretches 100 yards across the lake to a flat, marshy island with a stone tower on it. The tower is old and decrepit, with collapsing scaffolds clinging to one side, where a large gash has split the wall. Time-worn griffin statues, their wings and flanks covered with moss, perch atop buttresses that support the walls. Parked near the base of the tower, within sight of the entrance, is a barrel-topped wagon spattered with mud.
Shall we approach and hail the owner of this house, this tower?
Well, we came here for a reason. Let's see why not.
We should do so cautiously.
Mm-hmm. We go across this causeway, or at least in the middle of it.
All right, I'm gonna put you on the map.
Nyrina yells out, "Hello there!"
Oh, hold on just a sec.
We come in peace.
Hey, I have to step away for just a few minutes. My dogs are freaking out. They need to go outside.
So are our dogs.
Let's
Do you
take
wanna
let's take a break right here, and then we'll come back.
That's perfect. I'll go
Cool.
ahead and swap my token out.
All right. See you guys in a little bit.
Yep.
This new token's freakish.
That's very old school music in the background.
I should unmute roll 20. If I do that,
Come again?
I'm playing on two different systems. I'm talking to you guys on I'm actually playing on my laptop, so if I enabled the music, you'd hear it all twice. So.
Yeah. That's always a concern.
Also, I hope we can just ignore the fact that I'm changing my token. It's an entirely different person.
Let's see if the others even notice.
They'll notice. It's a different guy.
Well, he looks very sensual.
Only a lot. I mean, I'm gonna keep the voice. He's still gonna be ridiculously tall. Oh yeah, I am 7'3".
What the heck?
315 pounds, almost pure muscle.
Imagine the feet on that dude.
And let's see.
I am Ior. I'm not wearing shoes. Just the
does not-
coffins of children.
He doesn't wear shoes. I was going to give him a higher once I changed the art, but I feel like that would be more off-putting. No, I am still big. This is still my voice. My only regret is that I lose the fangs swapping to the. I mean, I can still grow them out when I shift. It's fine.
Do you mean in the character pick or what?
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't have his mouth open, so we don't really know how.
I mean, that's true. They're bigger than usual. But the old token just had them out.
Yeah, he has a wicked smile there.
I hope that's not too sensual.
Well, he's looking like he's doing a very sexy pose.
Yeah, no, he is. I mean, hopefully you're the only one who brings it up.
And he has that bedroom look. I'm not trying to badmouth him or anything.
It's like, if the DM doesn't like it, I can change it back.
It's what you like. That's what it's all about. But yeah, Mike has made people change their character images before.
I mean...
Although that was manga style in many cases.
Oh, well,
I
that's
kind of
fair.
understand that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, I think there's nothing wrong with the new one.
Okay. Big question is, do I have Vision, the new one? Oh, no, okay, because it's a set token. He has to actually set the new one. Alright. I figured he had it as a token. And the new token doesn't look quite as dumb, because there's no drool coming off of the new one.
I didn't even notice there was someone
Yeah,
on the.
well, the old one's just fucking drool. Like, he's just a giant bulldog.
Yeah, with a sunburn.
The sunburn.
Or war paint, rather, probably.
And yeah, Essential is the new one. Fits more with the style of everyone else.
Yeah, that's true. I don't really like Garrett's one either, but yeah, I'm just gonna.
I'll be honest, Garrett's is kind of generic.
Yeah, rather.
I think I'm gonna make Ire light in weight, because the new token, I'll make him 215 instead of 315. Still fucking tall though.
Yeah, 7 feet is. Not 7 feet. Stupidity. But yeah, that's stupidly big.
Isaac's even taller than me.
Who?
Scary man who has the battle axe.
Oh, Isaac.
Yeah.
Love the accents that Mike is doing for him, though.
I mean, everyone's gonna have this accent, so it's like, ooh, I can make a character who also sounds like this.
Yes. Oh yeah, in my mind, Isaac is being played by Arnold Schwarzenegger, definitely.
Oh, my name would have been Nikolai if I had actually researched like Barovian names before I made Ire.
That fits in rather well.
Nikolai. But I feel like if I change that now, it's gonna be so confusing.
Well, it might be your given name, right? I mean,
yeah,
that Ior is more of a nickname.
yeah, that's fair. I mean, that could make, like, Ior could be a nickname from Nikolai, like...
Nikolai, or...
Yeah.
And then you just shortened it.
Oranovich. Nikolai Oranovich. Or Ior, for sure.
Yeah, it's just too long. You can't use that on the street.
Nikolai Orion. I can't even say his fucking name. Oryanovich. Or Ior, for sure. I just want to find a bear, my dude. I want a pet.
Well,
There's
there
never
should be
really-
bears here.
There's never a good time to ask to look because we're always like moving or doing something important.
Yeah. Garrett doesn't have animal friendship though.
I have speak with animals. And I have a +7 in animal hand. So if I don't roll like dog shit, like we've been doing in the past fight, I should be fine.
Yeah, have Rorik give you guidance and you good.
Oh, that's true.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. My new token is sensual, and that's okay.
Damn, you got Rurik questioning his faith. No, I'm just kidding. What a beastly man.
I am the same Ior, just with slightly more sex.
This is Io after taking a bath, yeah.
No, just skin tone, hair color, everything just changes. Bye. I just felt like this fits more Barovian than the original Ior I had. I have the same general aesthetic. Big guy, fur around their collars.
Yeah, you've got the pelt.
Yep. You know, I had him set to be 6 because shifters age really quick, but like technically shifters forgotten. I'm just gonna make him 22. Just normal werewolf blood. Having him be 16 is.
low strength.
Alright, I'm back,
I would
guys.
say cute characters are fine. Oh, welcome
He
back.
says a lot of, like good little.
Looks like Ior has
Quotes.
had a change of clothing.
I have. It's fine. I have always looked like this. I think I've changed at all.
Oh, Ior.
Yeah, I told you.
Hey, Mike,
Yeah.
would you just open the door and look out? From here, it sounds like high-pitched whining.
Out front of our house?
In the backyard.
The dogs are in.
They are? Oh, there's something going on outside. It's gotta be.
So, what's your guys' favorite class that you've played?
What's what?
Sorcerer for me.
Favorite class to play?
Yeah.
For the longest time, and it still kind of is barbarian, but bards have really gotten up there. I just really love supporting other players. It's fun.
Yeah. What's yours?
I think Hexblade Warlock might be my favorite. I had a Hexblade Warlock that was pretty badass.
Oh.
But yeah, I don't know. I like the idea of like, I don't know, like the whole idea of the Warlock. Like you have to make your pact and sacrifice something to be able to like.
It was a
cost-
werewolf outside.
Oh no!
Of course.
Weak.
Quick, get the silverware. Just attack him with butter knives. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact. That's probably gonna be my first reaction to just, shit, a werewolf. Time to get a fork.
I have a short sword in my garage.
Oh, there you go. Quick, get the Silver Spoon collection.
And I think it's made. I'm a little sad you don't use it more often. Your daily.
I used it today.
Did you?
I cut some boxes in half with it.
Oh.
Think of all the negotiations you could win.
Me and Irina need to get silvered weapons at some point.
Yeah, definitely.
That would be nice, but you know how they say, you don't need these things all the time. Alright, so you guys ready?
I
Yeah.
believe so.
Do you need me to read this again, this description?
Probably.
Alright, so you come to a cold mountain lake enclosed by misty woods and rocky bluffs. Thick fog creeps across the dark, still waters. The trail ends at a grass-covered causeway that stretches 100 yards across the lake to a flat, marshy island with a stone tower on it. The tower is old and decrepit, with collapsing scaffolds clinging to one side where a large gash has split the wall. Time-worn griffin statues, their wings and flanks covered with moss, perch atop buttresses that support the walls. Parked near the base of the tower, within sight of the entrance, is a barrel-topped wagon spattered with mud. The tower looks like it's about 80 feet tall, and there's 4 levels to it from what you can tell. The roof looks mostly intact, though. There's
I
arrow slits on the second, third, and fourth floors, which are about 6 inches wide and 3 feet tall. The uppermost level overhangs the tower, like you see in the picture, basically.
Can we perceive if anyone's actually here right now?
Yeah, like
You
smoke from the
can
chimney, light from the window, stuff
make
like that.
a
And Irina
perception
shouted.
check. Make a perception check.
Perception, you said?
Perception, yeah. Just Rorik though, because he
Ooh.
rolled first.
Oh, okay.
It's
Inspect.
possible someone's here. Has been here recently, I should say. You think someone's been here rather recently, but you're not sure if anyone's home.
Okay.
Look at the griffin statue of this mythical beast.
They're way up. Well, they're on the second floor level.
Oh, there's a leather over here.
Well, that's the scaffolding I was referring to. It's like looks kind of rickety and stuff like that. I'll read to you what it looks like: rotting wood beams supporting the scaffolding, which makes up the scaffolding. They seem to groan and creak with the slightest breeze. And there's a series of ladders and platforms which lead up to a hole in the northwest wall of the third floor.
Hmm. Is there any windows on this wagon?
Well, I'll tell you what it looks like. Hold on. Under layers of mud, the wagon sports a fresh coat of purple paint, and its wheels have fancy gold trim. A brass lantern hangs from each corner of the wagon, and red drapes cover a tombstone-shaped window on each side from like the inside. A steel padlock secures the back door, hanging from which is a cheap wooden sign that reads, "Keep out." Below the words, there is a rune symbol. I'll show you this. It's below the words, "Keep out" on that sign of the wagon.
Does Shiver
might be-
know? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to relay. It might be protected by magic. There's runes on it.
Oh yeah, makes sense. Irina says again, "Hello there."
Oh, you hear no response.
Okay. She knocks on the wagon.
No response. Nothing happens.
She knocks on the door.
Whoa, are you at the front door?
Yeah, this one.
You gotta
Isn't that
tell
the
me.
front?
Yeah, you gotta tell me if you're doing that. Like,
Yeah, she's at the front door and she knocks on it.
did you just walk through that wall?
No.
Let me double check.
I started to, but I didn't.
I'm just making sure it's not allowing you to. All right, so you're at the front door though, right? Are you guys gonna, like, I showed you this symbol. You're not gonna ask about that, or you're done with this?
Like, ask
I
who
mean-
though?
Oh yeah. Has anyone seen this symbol before? Maybe some kind of rune?
I mean, I don't know a lot about magic.
I don't think we have any books on us. Give a clue.
I'm gonna, in maybe like the back, in the back of my prayer book, I'm just gonna like scribble it in so I can remember it for later.
Can I do like a Arcana check?
Make a history check.
Oh, good job.
All right, you've seen this rune before in a book. It's a shorthand symbol. It's not arcane at all. It's part
It's
of
like for hobos.
It's part of the thieves' cant symbology. Yeah, it basically translates to danger on the other side.
Well, that sounds ominous.
maybe that the Vistani was trying to lead us to our death.
Well, let's
Well, Shiver, do you think your way will be supported up here? Or the lightest out of all of us?
Shiver is gonna try to climb up this ladder, and because are there windows on the first floor that she could look in? Oh, wise one.
I was on mute. Okay, so no, there's no windows on the first floor at all. But is Shiver climbing up there now?
Yeah.
All right.
Rorik will pat her on the back and give her a guidance. And just say, "Be careful, Shiver."
Okay, wait, and you can climb up if you want. It's just a
okay.
ladder. Yeah, you can try to climb it.
I'm looking for windows to look inside.
You don't see any on this floor at all. It wraps around. See how it...
Are there
Okay, go there.
Are
Okay,
there any 10 feet up?
hold on.
Are there any 10 feet up?
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
So, Shiver, you get to that point, right? And then there's a ladder that leads up from there to the next level of scaffolding.
She goes up that ladder.
Hold on. Alright, you're up there on the second floor now.
And these are what, the arrow slots?
Yeah, those are the arrow slits right there. Yeah. They're not wide enough for you to squeeze through.
She can go this
You can
way
look
though?
through them now. They look like you can look. Alright?
Yeah, sorry. She looks closely at this statue.
It looks like a griffin statue, just like a gargoyles type statue there. Okay, there's another ladder there.
There? Okay, to go up?
Did you
She
want to
goes
go
up.
up?
Yeah,
No one else is on the scaffolding yet, right?
right.
No.
Alright, you ascend to the third floor and there's an opening there. See it?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, so when you look in there, time and the elements have all but destroyed this chamber, leaving a gash in the northwest wall. That's what you're looking through. And there's slimy black mildew all over the walls in there. The wooden floor is completely rotted and has begun to fall away in places. In the center of it, there's 4 chains where those 4 dots are, and there's a hole that seems to go down. And when you look up, there's another hole that leads up through the ceiling.
Okay. I don't see another ladder going up, right?
No, this is a dead end.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless you want to go in there. You can go through that space right there. There's enough room to go in.
I don't know if I want to go in with this moldy mold. I'm gonna cast mage armor.
You still have it on.
Oh, okay.
It lasts for 8 hours. It's only been about 2.
Okay. Alright, then I'm gonna step in, I guess. And I wanna actually look up here and down.
Okay, hold on a second. How much do you weigh?
Just a second. 71 pounds.
Okay, you fall through the floor. And you come down about 60 feet and hit the bottom.
Squawk, squawk, squawk.
Too bad you can't fly. The floor gave way right there. And you come crashing down right here, but you're inside. I gotta roll a bunch of damage for you. You're gonna probably die. Roll, what is it? 2d6 per 10 feet?
Yeah, D6 per 10 feet.
A d6 per 10 feet. So, what did I say? 60? So it's 6d6.
Yep.
You take 22 damage.
Do we hear this outside, like her crashing down?
Yeah, you
Can she glide?
you probably hear something. No, she can't fly at all. You're at 9
I am
hit
not that
points.
kind of raven creature.
Okay.
Rorik is going to. What was that? We need to get in there.
Hold on, I gotta read something to her now. You guys just separated the party, which was a really bad idea. You're in this room now, okay? The flagstone floor. This floor is made of stone, right? It's strewn with a bunch of debris, and a few old crates stand near the eastern wall. There's a torn curtain to the south, partially obscuring the vestibule on the other side. A 5-foot square indentation in the center of the floor contains 4 pulleys attached to taut iron chains that stretch up through a similarly sized hole in the rotted wooden ceiling. Standing next to the chains are 4 tall clay statues.
Okay, she casts gaseous form
Oh, okay.
and floats up and out one of the
Are the
arrow
slits
slots on the.
on the next floor up?
Yeah,
Alright. You're flying, so you're like...
and she wants to end here. Okay.
You see where you're
She's-
at, right?
Yeah, so she comes flying just back around to the ground and turns back into herself.
Okay. So you guys see this misty form come floating down from up top, and then comes down and like, suffuses near the ground floor, and Shiver reappears.
Shiver, you're hurt.
She is like flustered. Her feathers are ruffled. She's just kind of upset about her little fall.
Do you try to communicate anything to them, or?
I think probably only what they would see is that she's, fallen through the floor, obviously.
They can't tell.
Oh,
that.
okay. That just that she crashed.
They can't tell that either.
Oh, okay. So she tries to mime that she crashed.
Okay.
I don't know.
Make a sleight of hand check now. You guys understand what she's trying to say, basically. You've seen her just do this before. Communicating ideas and concepts to her.
Alright.
She
I
just
see. It's true. We sent the one person who can't tell us what's inside to go scout it out.
I'm gonna cure wounds there.
yeah, I guess
So
you
does it
guys
work-
would obviously see like her where she got hurt.
It may not be obvious. It's crushing damage. Alright, what are you guys doing now?
Shiver, do you think that the wood up there would support my way?
Are you gonna give me that plus 11?
I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes,
He's
yeah.
talking to you. He's talking to you.
Yeah.
Oh, huh?
Oh, I see.
How much do you weigh?
Have we?
You're really tall.
215 pounds.
Okay.
215 pounds.
Good to know.
Ugh. I forget. Have we just tried opening the door?
Well, no
No,
one's
not
looked
yet.
at the door yet.
Why don't we try opening the door?
Okay, Irina tries to open the door.
All right, hold on. You don't just. You gotta say what if you're going to the door or. Because you had to
It
talk about the
walks.
door. before you do
Okay,
that.
Irina walks up to the door, very close to it.
Okay, this is what you see. All right, I'm gonna read this to you. Okay. The tower door is made of iron, apparently, with no visible handles or hinges, even though there looks like one in that picture. But it's false, we'll just say. All right, so
It's just the knocker, right?
it's like the knocker.
Just for making
Yeah. In the middle of the door is a large embossed symbol. Connected series of lines and 8 stick figures set around it. Carved into the lintel above the door is the word Kazan.
It appears to be some type of dance routine. So Irina puts her hands up like the stick figure at what's that, like 10 o'clock one.
Hold on. The 10 o'clock one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And then what?
And then like the 6 o'clock one.
Okay.
And then like the 12 o'clock one.
Okay.
And then like the 9 o'clock one.
Uh-huh.
And like the 5 o'clock one.
Okay.
And like the 2 o'clock one. And then like the 7 o'clock one. And then like the 3 o'clock one.
Oh, okay. Suddenly, something happens.
Oh my god, I can't believe that any of that worked.
Let's see.
That was literally just like, this won't work, but I'll try it.
Well, it just said something
you-
happens. It might not work.
You
Yeah,
hear a
that's true.
loud clicking sound, and then the door slowly, like, just creaks open
Did it?
on rusty hinges.
I have never known a door to just open for a dance. This is new to me.
Continue to impress me every day.
Shall we?
Yes.
Irina goes in the door.
All right, you're standing by a curtain there. You can sort of see through it. Do you push the curtain aside?
I push the curtain aside.
All right. See in now. You are seeing what Shiver saw earlier, which is a stone-floored room with some crates in the corner, and there's a pulley system in the center of the room. There are 4 clay-looking statues where you see them there, okay? And they're attached to the pulleys as well. The chains in the center of the room seem to go up through the floor above.
think I want to search these boxes before we try to ascend.
Okay. You do, and they're empty. Completely empty.
Well, got 4 statues and 4 chains.
Capital observation.
I suppose I can step on the platform and see if anything happens.
Careful.
You start the motion towards the center, and then automatically the 4 statues begin to move their hands as if they're pulling the chains down, and you begin to hear like a clicking noise of the chains above. And slowly but surely, something gets lowered to the center of the room, and there's a platform now, like an elevator, that's at the center. As if the statues notice your intention to want to use the elevator system.
How big is the platform? Like 1 person?
There's room enough for 1 person to stand on it, yeah.
I still have spells to heal myself. I can go first if you wish, or perhaps maybe you're much tougher than I am. I'll leave it up.
I'm willing to go first.
I'm gonna give him guidance, like as he's going. Just give him a little extra.
Alright.
Thank you, my friend.
Stay safe, my friend.
Okay, Ire, you step into the center, but nothing's happening yet. What do you do?
I look at the golems and I up when I point up.
Do you just say up?
I just say up.
Nothing happens.
Go up.
Nothing happens.
Ascend.
I shrug.
Kazan.
Nothing happens.
Zahn says, go up.
They just stay.
Ior, are your intentions to go up?
Oh, yes.
Are you intending very hard to go up?
My intentions are to go up. Kazan.
Perhaps you're too heavy.
Rorik will try to pull one of the chains.
The chains are completely taut. There's no slack. Saying you pull it on it and nothing really does anything.
Can I inspect the statues?
Yeah, you can.
Let's see. Would that be investigation? Ugh.
Yeah,
there's
give me
nothing.
an investigation check. Yeah. You don't notice anything other than what I've already described. Like they look like they're operating, and they seem to operate under some type of volition of their own. Perhaps you're not saying the right thing.
Are their chains still going up? I know they stopped pulling, but are their chains leading up?
Yeah.
I just want to scale the chains then. Can I make like an athletics check?
If you want. Yeah.
I'll attempt to.
It's gonna be It's gonna be extremely difficult.
That's fair.
It's up. It's 80 feet up. Well, more like 70, but like. You start climbing up, and you lose your grip halfway up, and you fall.
Oh, even with the 19? Oh man.
I told you, extremely difficult. Yeah, so
You did.
You gotta take damage. I'll say you take 46. Take 10 damage.
Ow.
That's pretty good, considering. Does it seem like these go up and down from here, or just up?
You can only go up from here. Yeah, you're at the base of the tower. There's no down that you can see at all.
I want to say up in different language. Maybe Elvish?
Okay. Okay, then and nothing happens again.
Would I recognize the
What
word
happened the
from?
first time? Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, like, Kazan, can I do like a history check to see if I have heard it before, or would know at least like what kind of language it is?
No, you don't know anything about Kazan or the
Okay.
language. Someone give me like
Rick?
a straight intelligence check.
I rolled. Sorry, I rolled that as Irina, which is a shitty.
Irina thinks that it's really easy. She's like, why don't you just tell it which floor to go to?
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Second floor.
Alright, they start pulling you up and you're on the second floor now. Hold on. It's a really
No, I don't-
shit ride and you're just waiting there now. It stops moving.
I don't like how easy that was.
I'm gonna go to step
I
on the
yelled-
center.
Nothing happens. Step on the center and
Just
down there.
yell
Is there like
down.
sorry.
Another
platform under that? So it's like continuously.
Nope. When
No,
you go up,
just-
you're just standing on the elevator platform.
There's just
Yell
one.
down. I yell downward. Third floor.
Alright, it takes you up again one level. We're on the third floor now.
Really nothing of interest. Do I see any? By the way, while I'm looking, do I see any shiver-sized holes?
Yeah, like right here.
Oh boy. Fourth floor.
Alright. It goes up one more time and you end up on a fourth floor. The fourth
Ooh.
floor of the tower, and you are now in a different room. Unlike the levels below, this room shows signs of recent habitation. And although the place reeks of mold and mildew, it has plenty of creature comforts, including a cozy bed, a desk with matching chair, bright tapestries, and a large iron stove with plenty of wood to feed it. Light enters through arrow slits as well as through dirt-caked windows with broken shutters. Other features of the room include a standing suit of armor and a wooden chest. Old wooden rafters bend under the weight of the tower roof, which has somehow remained intact. Mounted to the rafters are pulleys around which hang iron chains that support the tower's elevator platform. You're up there by yourself.
What's it like up there?
Yeah, you can't really communicate
Oh.
with them.
Oh, okay.
You're too far
So
away, yeah. Like, and it's like sort of closed off.
I'll sit
But
at
you
the edge
guys
of-
down there can look up and see how high it went at this point.
Yeah, I'll step off. I'll try to yell my loudest, even though I know out of character won't work. First floor, and I'll just relax at the bed, hoping it goes down eventually.
Yeah, it begins the lower, and eventually ends up on the first floor. You guys see it come all the way down.
Alright, who's next?
I suppose I'll go. And fourth floor.
Yeah, so one by one, you all end up on the fourth floor with him.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you know how to do it, so. But it takes, a good 30 minutes for all you to get up there.
We lose.
What was that, Ior?
Oh, we lost someone. Oh, there.
Was that Dave?
No, that was.
Yep.
Oh. Goblins. We lost for a minute, but he is back.
Yeah, sorry, my Discord went crazy there.
Okay. So what are you guys doing here?
Irina calls out, is there a wizard here that we could meet with?
You get no response.
Oh.
Mr. Kazan?
Kazan!
You say Kazan, and then the armor over here begins to move and become animated.
Oh no, not again.
We come in peace.
It doesn't do anything. It just like shifts and moves a little bit.
Approach.
Oh wait, hold up.
I say again.
I want to stand in front of it and say Kazan.
Do you do that?
I do.
Okay.
I saw this in a dream.
The suit of armor moves out of the way, revealing a small narrow compartment behind it.
Oh shit. I want to look in this compartment.
The armor reaches up and moves the stones out of the way, and like the compartment is fully revealed now.
Oh.
Is there an amulet in there?
Something in there.
I'm gonna... Oh man.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Your first thing that you actually found in this game.
Oh man.
So you know this to be something from one of your fortunes that was given to you also in a dream that you had. You remember what happened in the dream was you touched it and the mist in all of Ravenloft, or I'm sorry, in Barovia, began to recede.
I'm going to reach out and touch it and pick it up.
Yeah, you start touching it, but like the same thing that happened in your dream doesn't exactly happen, but it appears to be made of platinum, and it's shaped like a sun with a large crystal at the center.
The Morning Lord. Perhaps.
You would need to get someone to tell you what this thing is and what it does, because you don't seem to know. But it's definitely important, and you feel deep down that this is why you were meant to come here. Now, it's become clear in your mind.
I will slowly put it on my neck and wear it, and then I'm going to turn, because we haven't actually talked about the dreams, and relay that dream to everybody.
Go ahead and explain it as it happened. Like, you tell them what.
I know this sounds insane, but I've seen this before. The other night when we were resting in the inn, I had a dream that I did this and I picked up the amulet, and all of the mists in Barovia seemed to disappear and go away. I'm not sure if it's happening now, but I feel that we should take this with us. It has to serve a purpose. Why else would Celeborn give me this vision?
Oh, you're right.
Perhaps this is the powerful force for good and protection. The symbol of great hope we've been looking for.
These are windows, right?
They're the arrows. Yeah, those are the well, the windows are like here. Maybe they're all windows on this floor. Yeah, they are. They're all windows, yeah. I see little curtains on them, actually.
I look out and there's not like, it's not going away at all or anything.
No, it doesn't happen like it did in your dream.
Okay. It's not quite happening the same, but perhaps it was all symbolism. This is important. I know it is.
You're make an insight check for me. with advantage. This thing isn't obviously important, but you believe it's also magical, but you don't know anything about the properties. Like you assume it's got to be magical just based on the dream and how it's all connected.
Okay.
But you would need to identify how the magic works.
Of course.
And
Okay.
it looks like it's some type of ancient made thing too that stood the test of time throughout the centuries.
Can he just attune?
With enough time, he could.
Hmm.
After a long rest of trying to play with it, yeah.
Irina searches the room.
Okay.
Looking on these surfaces, trying to see if there's anything pretty
So
obvious.
there's a chest. You see the fireplace with the wood in it. Ior is sitting in the chair of the desk. What do you want to look at first, though?
Is the chest?
Now the chest is at the foot of the bed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
First thing she wants to look at is this
What is that?
table, maybe.
That is. What did I say was in this?
Oh, hold up! I just saw what this place is called.
Where? Where'd you see that?
In the journal. Obviously, my character doesn't know. I'm just.
Okay. That I think it's just a small table, to be honest with you.
Okay, she wants to search the desk.
Oh,
then.
that's no, that's not the stove or anything. You're gonna search the desk. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see something. It looks like a bunch of papers on the desk, but they are just there's nothing written on them.
She says Kazan.
Nothing happens again, but the armor's still like obeying his commands. But Shiver and Irina, you smell the scent of lavender radiating from this chest.
Shiver inspects the chest
Like for what?
to see if it's trapped.
All right, make an investigation check.
In case maybe it's not actually a chest.
It seems safe. It seems like it's not locked or trapped.
Okay, then Shiver's gonna try to open it.
Okay. It opens up, and you find inside a severed head.
Hold on.
It has a waxy complexion, and it's embalmed in like oils. Side of the chest.
Kazan.
Nothing happens when you say that.
Shiver hands the lifts up the head and shows everybody.
Oh, that is just lovely. I'm
Yeah.
being sarcastic.
And says Kazan.
Nothing happens.
Sorry, that's all.
I'm gonna look at this the statue, put my hand up for a high five, and say Kazan.
Nothing happens. Well, the suit of armor stays animated when you say Kazan, so like nothing changes with that.
I wanted. Why you leave me hanging?
Is there anything else in the chest?
No, that's it.
Okay. Shiver takes the head over to the desk and like shows it the desk. Pulls its eyes open and stuff.
Okay. Nothing happens to the head.
Shiver puts her hand on the jaw of it and flaps the mouth open and says, Kazan!
Oh my god.
Happens.
Will you follow us, Metal Man?
Doesn't
Or are you
res-
trapped in this tower?
It responds not.
Ah,
This is a furnace, right?
It's an oven. Yeah, it's like a.
Oh, okay.
It's like a stove, like a wood stove. Like a simple wood stove you'd find in someone's home, like for cooking and keeping warm at the same time.
Shiver puts the head on the armor, like in the armor head.
Okay.
It's got a head. Do you knock the other one off?
No, I guess not.
Okay.
I don't know,
Did we
she
already
puts-
search the desk?
Yeah, it contains nothing of interest.
Shiver puts the head down on the desk and then goes over to the oven and opens it.
Okay. Yeah, nothing happens to the head. Just kind of sits there.
Hey, Rorik, what kind of armor are you wearing right now?
He'll lift up his tunic, I guess, and he is wearing scale mail.
I'm gonna casually point to the. Well, actually, what kind of armor is our friend over here?
It's like a suit of plate armor.
Just point at the friend. Well, if he's not going to help us, at least we can help ourselves.
I've had to run in with an animated armor. I'm not sure that I want to agitate whatever magic is holding it.
Fair enough.
Irina pets the head.
She pets it.
Yeah, like that's it.
One thing what you notice about the head really is that it's been remarkably preserved.
I don't like that.
Could I maybe do like as like an overseer of like last rites and stuff, I would know a little bit about embalming. Can I see if I can like discern exactly what embalmed it? To see if it's like natural or like unnatural, you know what I mean?
You mean like if it was magical, or like what are you trying to discern?
Yeah,
exactly?
like to see if it's an actual like embalming concoction or if it's magic means and maybe that has something else to do with it.
Yeah, make an Arcana check. You've heard of this kind of process before, and the combination of smell that you smelled, which was like a lavender aroma, has been used to preserve heads and body parts. So yeah, it's natural, you know.
We could. I'm not sure if I want to take the head with us, but I don't want to end up like its body either.
I think that is disgusting and we should leave it be.
Perhaps I'll take it down and at least give it to burial.
That is fair enough.
Do we know if there's a higher level?
No, you're definitely on the top floor. You know that for a fact. You can see the roof above you, which you saw from the outside down there.
What time of day is it right now?
Approaching midday, but you wouldn't know by looking out the window. It always looks the same during the day.
I want to look out the window.
You're just guessing by the fact that it's how many hours you've been up since
Okay.
you took your long rest earlier.
I want to look out the window over the lake. Do I see like anything of interest?
From this vantage point, we'll shift to the. That's actually a good idea. Shift you guys over to the Barovia map. You're standing in the tower, right? Okay. So you guys are right in the middle of that. You can see a lot further than you would on the ground from here. Still a lot of trees, stuff like that. See pretty far, but not as far as you would hope. It gives you a decent amount of visibility over the land. Actually, I'll give you more than that. You can see like there's like this hillock here to the northwest and some hills to the northeast. The lake isn't very big. It's a small lake, basically.
Do I see anything like, how would I put it? Like maybe just below the surface, like anything on the lake, I guess is what I'm
No,
asking.
you can't. Your vision cannot pierce the lake's surface.
Okay.
That's about all you can see. Maybe you can see a little bit further this way, actually.
Okay. See, I'll turn back to them and just directly across the lake is some hills, and the same to the northeast of us as well. And I believe I see a bridge further southwest, but I don't see anything else of interest really.
Right.
Off in the
Not
distance, like way off in the distance, you can actually see back to Vallaki, and you can see down in the valley. You can see Castle Ravenloft, way to the east, back towards the village Barovia. That way, you can see that far to the hills. It's pretty far off, but it stands out amongst the mist. It's somehow the mist don't surround it as heavily at the tops of the castle, so you can see the peaks of the castle standing upright, looming over the land like a demon looking down.
Hmm.
And then you can see, actually, you know what? You can see another lake near Vallaki now, much further back the way you guys were once.
There is also a much larger lake. Looks north of Vallaki.
It seems to correlate with the map of Barovia that you have.
I believe we have exhausted our search here. Perhaps we can go back down and discuss our next course of action.
Sounds good. How clean are these bed sheets?
Clean enough.
Yeah, I'll take them with me.
Are you guys going back down to the bottom floor?
Yeah.
All right, so you're back here, right?
Do we check everything in this room?
You believe you searched
Believe
it
so.
thoroughly. Yeah.
All right. So the head was in this chest.
Yeah, there was a head in the chest. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, all
I'm
right.
bringing
So
that down.
one further thing to note is that inside of the stove, if you search the stove, it doesn't require an investigation check, but you find some old scraps of paper that look burnt.
Can we try to read them?
Well, they're burnt, but you can tell it was like parchment. Like there's like little pieces of it left.
Okay.
Unreadable. There's nothing to read. But it essentially what you think is that someone took a lot of documents and burnt them in there.
Well, I What's the gain staying here?
Alright, so what do you
Yeah,
guys do?
We were going to go to the lake before we came to the tower, weren't we?
Yes,
Yes.
let's head.
Rorik's
One
gonna
by
take
one.
the head.
Where do you want to go? Back to the road, or do you want to go down to the base of this tower?
Let's do.
The
I mean, we
base of the
can.
tower, I think.
Yeah.
Because I think we still want to look into the. I'm still curious about the little caravan
Cart,
Do we
the
knock?
wagon.
wagon.
Yeah. Again, there's no horse inside, right?
Oh, Isaac left. No, I'm just kidding. I guess he was there with you guys. I think this is foolish. Why are we in this tower?
While you're investigating the cart, I'm gonna bury the head over here and say like a little prayer.
I'll do a light knock on the cart.
Alright,
Is
so
anyone home?
you hold on. You bury the head and say a prayer. That's about it. That's all that happens. And then what were you doing, Ior?
Just lightly, if there's a door, I'll lightly knock on it and say, "Is anyone home?"
You do that, and you get no response.
Did we try saying Kazan?
Kazan.
You don't have to yell.
What?
No, nothing happens when you say
Ah.
Kazan.
You're so mean. Is there a door somewhere?
Yeah, there is a door where the sign was on the back, like towards the back. Actually, this is the back, rather. Sorry.
Okay.
This is the front, like towards the east, is where you would sit. It looks like this
had that
horses would
rune.
be attached. Yeah, that's
The
where.
sign,
Yeah, you
okay.
got the rune, the keep out rune there. Remember?
Yeah.
And you were able to determine it says danger on other side
Mhm.
in
The cart?
thieves' can't language.
I disregard.
Oh.
On the card, yeah.
I disregard the keep out sign, and I attempt to open the door.
Okay. You pull the door open, and as you do that, you hear a clink.
Oh, good.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please. In fact, everyone needs to make one. Even you, Ior. Actually, you got it far enough away. Everybody else, though. Alright, Rurik. Garrett made one. Shiver, you failed.
The first one was for Irina, and the second one's for Shiver.
Alright, so you hear this clink, and then you hear a bunch of other clink, 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 and then kaboom! The fucking whole thing explodes. The whole goddamn cart explodes in a fiery explosion. And you guys take a shit ton of fire damage.
Well, wait.
Someone might die.
No.
62 if you didn't save.
You usually should keep out.
So the first one was for Shiver. Both Shiver and Irina took 62 damage. Irina just died, utterly dead. You're completely dead because that's double your health. And then Shiver, you're also dead.
Jesus Christ.
It said keep out, so I don't know what you.
Yeah, no. When a powerful wizard puts the sign that says keep out, you keep out.
Rorik, did you save?
Yeah, roll 20.
So you took 31 damage. And What did Garrett get? Hold on. Let
16.
me see something here. What did I say? Was the DC? Second.
I
Like
think you didn't
15?
say.
Like,
I didn't mention that out loud, did I? Okay.
I don't think so. Hopefully not super high.
It was a 12. So yeah, you passed. So Garrett, you took 31, and
Yep.
Shiver and Irina, you are burnt to a crisp, and you're dead, completely dead.
Oh my god. No.
Guys, you know not to let
Quick,
Melissa do anything on
identify.
her own, right? Like,
It's
some
like,
of you have been playing with her a while.
yeah, it's like powerful wizard's powerful tower has a sign on his powerful cart that says "Keep out."
Rourke
Yeah,
is going to
Just curious.
Rourke is going to keep trying to spare the dying, even though I know it's not going to work. Just like,
Yeah, it doesn't work.
no, you can live.
How does Isaac react to this?
Oh shit, Isaac took damage too. Hold on.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
we're
going
about
to
have
kill the
fight
rest
this
of us.
fucker.
he'll be fine. His con's probably good. Oh,
He
never
failed
mind.
too,
Oh, he can take it.
but he's at 28 hit points because he didn't heal himself on the short rest.
Christ.
And it's just a complete bloody mess. You guys just really screwed the pooch here. That's all right. It's a fun game, right?
That was fun.
Irina, you were the major plot point of the entire game, and you're dead.
I mean,
But
would it be in poor taste to start digging 2 extra holes?
yeah. Yeah, do that. You may just be able to like pick up some ashes that's left of us.
Oh man.
Both of your I'm sorry. That is rough.
I'm sorry.
Both of your characters.
Well, that's what dice are for.
Oh well,
What kind of sorcerer? What kind of sorcerer was Shiver?
Shadow.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Oh,
you're straight up
wait.
dead. Fine.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
you're dead. You're
And you had
not-
only 31 hit points, huh?
The sound of the explosion was immense. Okay. And it echoed very loudly throughout this valley. You begin to hear the howling of wolves, guys. And
Hey,
I'm
Oh,
gonna
no.
can I not use
I'm gonna
strength as a
end.
grade?
I'm gonna end. Oh wait,
Okay.
can you do that?
I
That's
don't-
what I'm asking.
Yeah, you
Can
can. You can do that.
Okay. Okay.
Starting at first level, your existence in a twilight state between life and death makes you difficult to defeat. When you're reduced to 0 hit points, you can make a charisma saving throw, DC 5 plus the damage taken.
I don't think you can make that though.
You're never
Nah.
gonna make it. It's a horrible ability because if it's killing you, usually it's you're not. You can go ahead and make a charisma save.
What would the DC for that be though? It'd be 62, a DC 67.
Yeah, you didn't make it.
Yeah.
So.
Thanks for humoring me, though. I appreciate
I was
it.
just gonna say, if you were like Divine Soul, you could have added like that thing you can add for saving throws, and you could have made it. That's why I brought it up.
Yeah.
Oh. That was
Um,
unfortunate.
There sounds like wolves howling here, and I say I'm gonna call the session here tonight. We're gonna pick up right there the next time we play.
Isaac is gonna kill us all.
I mean, if the
Or
wolves,
the
Bastards!
Yeah.
You bastards!
if the wolves
You
don't-
killed her! Well,
I
she
mean,
killed
technically,
herself!
I mean, yeah,
Technically, you
she
didn't
killed
stop her.
herself. Technically, she killed herself. Yeah.
Really, we should be mad at you, Isaac.
Yeah, you're the
Yeah,
one who's supposed to be
exactly.
looking after her. Why weren't you doing anything?
I really don't know what to fucking do.
How did I just kill all 3 of my characters in like a matter of weeks?
Because you don't think about it. You just
Oh.
do shit.
It's just
Because
This
we
is
don't have
like-
a rogue.
I am sincerely sorry both your characters died. but
Shiver is
That's-
essentially
that's
a
my
rogue.
fault.
She's got thieves' tools, and
Yeah, but she can't look for traps, right?
of course she can. Anybody
Well,
can.
Yeah, and well, there was a big sign on the door too.
Yeah, it really says keep out the powerful.
Is it trapped? Yes.
Do you
And
want me to?
Arena really had only 31 hit points, like.
Do you want me to? Yeah, she was at full hit points.
Fuck.
She took exactly enough to bring her to double her full hit points.
Yeah.
Oh my
Ugh.
god.
Like I rolled a 62, right? That's 31 times 2. Same with
that's
Shiver.
exactly what you need.
I don't even
Um,
know what to
yeah.
do from here.
Oh wait! I never.
And we don't have
applied it.
Revivify prepared.
Hold
right?
on a minute. Hold on. I did that wrong.
Oh, did you?
Irina. No. It's the same amount of damage, but Irina took 31, which brought her to 2 hit points, and then it brought her to negative 30 instead of 34. She has 34. So Irina, you can spare the dying on Irina if you want. But
Alright,
Wait,
I'm gonna
Shiver
do
is
that.
just like a burnt chicken
Oh.
sandwich.
So she's a charred mess, but she's alive.
Alright, you spare the dying on her. Actually, let's keep going for a minute here. So you spare the dying, but she is messed up and deformed.
Oh God.
I mean,
Like,
on the bright side,
Her hair is burnt and her face, you're not beautiful anymore.
Do I
She
look
needs a
pretty?
new character image.
Wait. To be fair,
I'm gonna roll a d6.
Oof. Is
You
it
lose
how
4
low her-
charisma
Oh.
permanently.
Also, does this mean that Strahd's not? Well, I mean, Strahd might not be interested in you anymore because you're not pretty.
Well, maybe it's a good thing.
So you're at only a 12 charisma. I mean,
It's okay with me.
I mean, so what you're saying is her whole body looks like Ezek's arm. Okay.
you can begin to heal her, Rorik, and if you have greater restoration, you can restore her charisma.
I am headed into the tower because I heard wolves.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we bunker up in the
Everybody-
tower next.
Yeah.
Everybody in.
My biggest concern is if we can all go up before they actually get here, because
Mhm.
Well, we can close the door from inside, right?
that's
Yeah.
true.
Wolves
Ezek,
cannot
get in
dance.
here.
All right, so hold on one. I gotta read something else. This fucking tower. Okay. All right. I just needed to check something. You guys are gonna hole up in there and leave Shiver out there?
Nah, Garrett is gonna drag her corpse with them.
I look at Rourke. We're going to have to talk when she wakes up.
Yes, I agree.
Take a long rest in here.
I don't think we have the time for that.
The sound's getting closer and closer.
Because
Yeah.
we
Quick,
could be
close the door.
fortified in here,
Take
though.
take Irina's body up first. Me and Izek will stay down here in case they actually make it through.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna transition us to a better map for this. 'Cause I especially made a battle map for this in case something went wrong.
He was prepared for us to fuck up.
I mean,
Kinda.
this was literally everything was fine. I was just on the way out. I decided. Go check.
Yeah, you guys just really died there. So
Oh man.
I'm glad our healers actually saved and didn't go down.
you know what? I'm gonna use the other map because it's about the same size of it. So.
This is fine. We are fine.
That way I don't have to do all this loading stuff. I say we pick up there at the next session, but
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
have to
that's
go
fair.
soon.
yeah, I think it's a good stopping point because I don't want to get into. It's a big combat, so
This
Oh
was
man.
this was
yeah.
intense.
Now, Shiver is dead, but that doesn't mean you can't take her corpse, right? So
I mean, yeah, her ashes.
if you find
Yeah, and she's
someone
not
who,
getting eaten by wolves. That's
that's the point.
the
You can
point
heal
right there.
Irina, right? You spare the dying on her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, link me spare the dying, please. I just want to read it.
Yeah. Okay.
So, does spare the dying spare anyone who just fully died?
No.
It says 0 hit points.
Oh, that means they're still alive, but like if
All right.
they're dead, they're dead.
Dying, not dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's only a
Mm.
cantrip, so yeah.
Well, we jug her body in at the very least.
But my vote, me and Izek stay at the bottom. You three get up there.
All right, so we'll pick up on this map at the next session, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone want me to tell you? Because there's no way to go back. Does anyone want me to tell you what you should have done there?
Sure.
Yeah.
Since we have just a minute, let me get that thing out again so I can make sure I read this to you correctly. All right, so under the section of V1, which is what you were looking at, Esmeralda's, well, just ignore that. There's a section called booby trap.
Oh.
There was a handle on the door attached to a wire looped around it, and it was connected to a flask of alchemist fire hanging from the wagon ceiling. When you open the door, the flask falls and explodes, igniting 100 more flasks of alchemist fire that dangled from wires like ornaments
Oh my
along
god.
the wagon's interior walls. So it says any creature within 30 feet of the wagon when it explodes must succeed on a DC 12 con save or take 55 or 10d10 fire damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. Creatures inside the wagon or within 5 feet have disadvantage on the save. So I think everybody did it right, but the wagon is reduced to flinders by the explosion, and the contents, see treasure below, are destroyed as well. So there was a lot of shit in there you could have gotten.
Was there?
So, all right, that's the trap part. But listen, first of all, it was magical, this entire thing. If you would have figured anything out, but that would have maybe given you some clues. What you need to do was make a perception check on this thing and look underneath of it. There was a trap door on the underside of it that you could have used to open it and get inside the wagon without setting off the trap.
I thought there might have been like a key on the top floor and we just didn't find it.
The thing is, you guys didn't like look past the sign or the back door. You didn't even say I investigated it or perception it or.
Yeah.
No, you're not wrong.
You know, so I couldn't do anything about it once she said I'm opening the door because the door wasn't locked. And there was a sign there that said keep the fuck out.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Gotta think a little bit more, fellas and girls.
So are you making a new character or are you just gonna keep playing Irina?
I'm gonna play the charred remains of Irina.
Yeah, Irina.
Oh my gosh.
It's a good thing we brought her, I guess. Her extra 3 hit points saved her life. You know what I did is I looked at her token, which says 31 hit points, but she's actually got 34.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Lucky girl.
that's why I initially said she was dead. Technically, you're alive, but you're at 0 hit points.
Yeah. You're gonna be out during the. Are you sure you don't want to make another character next week? Because
Well,
I
I'll
may
probably won't be
do.
able to implement it yet, but
oh,
no.
that's fine.
Yeah, don't
My,
worry.
my standard way of doing it is if there's a follower, then you're going to play the follower for a little while.
It's just rough because the follower is gonna be unconscious.
But she
for
can
the-
play. She can if she wants to roll a new character. She's welcome to.
Mm.
But yeah. At
I'll
least it
think
was
about it.
interesting. Hey, look, you guys. You know what's funny is you almost solved the tower perfectly. Like, other than Shiver going up and falling once through there, if you would have weighed less than 50 pounds, you wouldn't have collapsed through the floor, but you weighed a little bit more than that, so you fell.
I mean, as you were climbing, I was thinking to myself, why not just use gaseous form and just explore
And
that
get
way?
this. You did the door perfectly, so the door was just as trapped. I'm not going to lie. And it was really, really bad if you would have fucked that door up. The first door that goes into the tower.
What would
Wow.
have happened?
It was incredibly bad to do that too. I won't tell you what happens because it could still happen. But
I mean, I'm just if we
someone
lock the
else.
door, yeah, let's say we're gonna lock the door back, and hopefully the bad thing will happen to the wolves, and they try to get in.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
They have to do the dance.
Yeah, they'd have to do the dance. That's true. Anyway, all right. We'll just end it there, guys.
Alright.
Is anyone not able to play next week? Because we can continue next week. I think, right? I don't think I have anything Friday next.
I'm good too.
Yeah, I'm good too.
Dave,
Should be, yeah.
if you can, join us. And if you want to
Yeah, I
swap
think.
characters too, you can just retire that character and send them back to Vallaki. But
Yeah, I always think like I'm gonna let them die, but these
I mean,
characters have a way of surviving.
I would say make your own character. You don't have to play the remains of someone else's character.
he's not a bad character, and he's fleshed out a little bit. So
He is,
I'll give Garrett a chance.
but he's not. He's not.
Also,
go ahead.
Fridays, like right now, it works out for me. I don't have to work that much on weekends, but we'll see when the season starts off. Whether I can even continue playing on Fridays, so it might not
Okay.
even be worth it.
What
I'm
kind
just
of
going to continue with Garrett.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, cool. You can just continue as long as you can.
Yeah, let's see how long he can survive.
Yeah. All right. All right. Well, I guess let's try and start at 5 again next week.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So that way Dave's not up all night. All right, guys. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you throughout the week if I have any questions, or if you have any questions, let me know.
All right.
All right. Take care. Bye.
Have a good
Good
night.
night, everyone.
Bye.